Oh, you're not done?
No.
Alrighty.
Over here.
A notice. In case of strike, push button behind something. Behind a guard.
We're gonna run into
I think I can come in here, can't I? Yeah, I can come in here. Wait. Hold up, this doesn't lead anywhere. Did I just fucking, like, mess it? Wait, where's this? Did I check this out? Oh yeah, I already checked this out. Ah, there we go. Staircase is here. Boy, I'm glad that function exists. There's so many things I just miss in this game. Okay, up we go. Time to talk to this motherfucker. Wait, which way are we going? Is it this way? I think it's this way. There was an autosave there. I'm not quite sure why. Wait, can I go in here? Oh, right. And nothing to do in that cargo container for now. Unless... There's no actual follow-up to unless. I just... Oh yeah, his fucking office leads out into a fucking container.
But, fuck, I got to turn off this light. Do you want to do it while, like...
Yeah, you gotta back up so I can get out of the way.
There we go. Yeah.
Alright, back properly. Let's go talk to this guy and get
So
the
you
body
made it
down.
all the way to the Everett.
Yep. It's not a fishing rod, is it? Is it not? The fuck
No.
is it?
Escape hole, maybe? Harpoon?
Mr. Dubois, a pleasure as always. You don't have to sit down this time, since you're already sat on that chair.
I'm told the union is involved in local drug trade. I just finished investigating local drug trade. I'm reconsidering opening that door you asked me to open. Perhaps it will help me somehow. Could you help me get a dead body down from a tree? Let's talk about my lost gun. Turns out the strikers are being served an alcoholic brew. I made it even stronger. I met Joyce, the company representative. What's in that container that's outside your office? Good question. I'm going to ask that. Right. My dear Harry, there are literally millions of containers in this harbour. I couldn't possibly remember what's in all of them. There's something special about it. It was attached to the Kvalson's crane. Right. Harry, you smooth-talking son of a bitch. You son of a bitch, I'm in, he says with the fondest of smiles. Time is a precious resource, and I don't have enough of it to count containers with you. Rhetoric. Trivial success. Smooth talking? Maybe that's the way to go about opening the container. You could at least try convincing it. So, union, drug trade. Everett, what? He smacks his forehead, completely flabbergasted. Harry, how could you say that to me? You know I appreciate a joke as much as any jolly fat guy, but I can't take slander. Are you actually investigating this? Drama, medium success. The reaction appears to be sincere, but it's impossible to tell with this guy, honestly. I am not, lie, no comment. I am. Everett, the man rubs his temple and closes his eyes in pain. You've hurt me, Harry. Me, a friend. But you know what? He perks up. I trust you like I trust all my friends. And I know you'll never talk to me about this again, because you don't want to wound me. So do what you want. Let's change the subject. Medium success. He's hiding his real reaction behind courtesy. Kim, thank you for understanding. The lieutenant looks him in the eye. We will continue to do what we must. Everett, Claire. You too, Lieutenant? Ha! He chuckles suddenly. You know I like you, but you never were my favorite. I'm a Harry guy. I'm Team Harry. Kim, none
Somehow
taken.
that's more distressing than anything else.
The man quickly replies and turns to you. Did we have anything else to do here, Harry? So I could say I've finished investigating the drug ring. I'm reconsidering that door. I could just ask him about the dead body. Let's just ask him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you might have noticed there's one hanging up on a tree behind the hostel cafeteria. Everett. Oh my, he smiles pleasantly. Don't take this question personally, but why would I get involved in this matter? Okay, Mr. Clare, a man was hanged for a cargo belt. A steel-reinforced cargo belt. It's safe to assume the Union had something to do with the murder. Besides, getting the body down would benefit all of us. It's a stain on the neighborhood. Also, I studied the footprints at the crime scene. Worker boots. Yeah, the belt thing. Say nothing. You're a community leader. Help your community out. I guess we could press him with more... Everett, I can certainly see how having him up there might start affecting some real estate values. He licks his fat lips and smiles. But of course, all joking aside, I am going to help you. He picks up a handset of a radio phone to his right, then clicks a button. Jean-Luc, my boy, I'm sending 2 police officers down. They have a dead body and a tree problem they need help with. Namely, they needed to be taken down. And Jean, please take it easy with the race science. That's a yes to getting the body down, no to the race science. He hangs up and turns back to you.
Jeez.
You can find Jean-Luc down at the gates. He turns back to you. He's the big impressive one. You know, tattoos, muscles, ethnic looking. Can't miss him. Great guy. Yeah, I remember that fucker.
Yeah, no wonder he said no race science.
The only man possibly more racist than racist cab driver.
I mean... Do you mean racist?
Sorry, racist lorry driver.
Yeah. I was like, that guy wasn't racist, he was just a fucking idiot.
I could mention the company representative. Might as well.
Worth.
Everett. Oh, that's very nice. I haven't gone around to it yet. I'm very, very busy, you see. He adjusts the button on his sleeve. I hope you're getting along. One thing I want to make very clear, Harry, is that this is not some kind of union versus corporation situation. Everyone is just pals here. Just pals? Everett. We're all trying to do what's best for Martinez here. His smile widens. Don't feel like you can't cooperate with her because you and I are such good friends and I'm helping you get that nasty body down from the tree. I'm not a jealous guy.
Why, thank you, Everett. Let's go take advantage of your hospitality.
I told Joyce that I met you. What happened to the previous negotiation, Mr. Gaumont? Joyce said the previous union leader vanished under suspicious circumstances. Everett, Joyce seems to think the union is lowballing her. Why haven't you let her in to see you? Let's ask about Gaumont. Everett Clare, what do you mean, Harry? The big man sounds annoyed. Nothing. I let him go. He made concessions for the company in previous negotiations. Why would you let an ally like that go? Everett, he's an old man, Harry. I wanted him to spend more time with his family. He looks down and sighs. God knows how long he's got left. You called him a midget. Everett, Harry, he exclaims indignant. I have little people in my organization. I would never call someone a midget. What is this? Honestly, I'm beginning to think you're a midget, Harry. Abruptly, he smiles and changes his tone. I'm only kidding, Harry. You're not a midget. No one is. We're pals.
Lowballing you.
Alright. Everett. Yes, lowballing, of course. He's suddenly very serious. This isn't a casino, Harry. Real people, real livelihoods are here at stake here. But everything's a casino for those rich types. Composure, easy success. His expression makes it clear. This is childish and irresponsible behavior. Why haven't you let her in? Everett. If she actually wants to see me, she will find a way. Any good negotiator would. And I just don't have anything to discuss with a bad negotiator.
Ooh, he doesn't like a woman.
Savoir-faire, medium success. It's a fortress. He knows she can't get in here. Volition, easy success. He doesn't want to see her. It's as simple as that. Cool. I think I'm gonna conclude that.
Yep, that seems like a good place to conclude.
Everett. Of course, Harry, let me just assure you one more time, it's perfectly okay to share anything we discuss here with this Joyce. This is a completely transparent organization.
So do you mean you can't see it at all? Network error.
Uh-oh. Hopefully.
No,
that's just filter.
Just to my computer.
I have no interest in what she's doing. I myself have nothing to hide. Your business is your business, and I respect your privacy. Just remember, none of this, he makes an all-encompassing gesture, is secret. Tell her all about it. My brother's picture, my singing swordfish clock. He looks around. Tell her how overweight I am and how I'm helping you find your lost gun. Tell her about everything. Everett doesn't mind. Conceptualization, medium success. It is rather interesting to tell people things about each other, isn't it? It was nice him telling him about her right now. Okay. What about the gun? Everett, yes, your lost gun. His face turned serious. My best men are on it. They're turning every stone, searching every playground, asking kids, grandmas, everyone. Your gun will be found, Harry. Let me assure you of that. He winks at you. It's just a matter of time and effort. Roderick, trivial success. The only way to find it seems to be working with him. He might even be holding your gun hostage.
That's what we kind of knew, though, but a woman has it, so maybe it's, the last Hardy brother, who's the sister.
Hold on, could he really be hold my gun hostage? Wait,
Kinda.
the gun may have been bought from the Roy's pawn shop. Have your men factored that in? I will not be blackmailed with this gun business. I don't care about my gun. Keep it. Does this mean if I do things for you, it will get my gun back?
Obviously, yes, so...
Yeah, I'll ask about the pawn shop. Everett, yes, thank you for the hot tip regarding your gun, Harry. My men have indeed, he makes air quotes, factored that and in that you pawned it. Now please, let the professionals do their job. Kick back, Harry, relax. I have great guys on this. You focus on what's important. Building our relationship for the good of Martinez. Inland Empire medium success. It did not come as a surprise to him. He might actually not be bullshitting. I will not be blackmailed. I don't care.
I don't care about my gun. That might throw him for a loop.
Yeah. Everett, I don't care about my gun, he repeats. I love it, Harry. I wish I could be like that, but I can't. I have responsibility to this community. I have a loaded gun out in the can't have a loaded gun out in the streets. Kim, the officer is exaggerating, says the lieutenant, leaning forward. Of course we care about the missing firearm, and we are actively looking for it as well.
Ah, damn it, Kim, you blew it.
Esprit de corps, medium success. The lieutenant is concerned about the lost gun and feels the fact that you haven't prioritized looking for it is unfortunate, if inevitable, and doesn't put the RCM in a good light. Everett, excellent, Mr. Kitsuragi. That's excellent news. He claps his hands together. Looks like we have a friendly gun-finding competition on our hands. Alright, time to piss off. Everett, see you soon, Debardeur. The big man raises his hand in farewell. Just kidding, but not too much. Alright, so what did that actually do?
I think that took the gun off your...
I didn't actually mean that, man. Don't take
Yeah.
everything I say as success. Wait.
It's probably in the Monday task list.
Yeah. Track down your gun. Completed, apparently. Weird.
That's weird, because, yeah.
I absolutely do not complete that. At all.
Yeah, I was under the impression that that was like a fine, keep it then kind of
Yeah, basically.
attempt to trick him.
No. It's a shame it doesn't let you know that that's, like, your character meaning it rather than your character lying, which is what I would have done.
Yeah. Well, I suppose it usually prefaces those with lie. So maybe we can try sweet talking that container.
You're right, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Let's
What
talk.
about that crate? Is that crate interactable again?
What crate?
Up and to the right. Just at the corner there.
This one?
Yeah. Ooh, crowbar.
I think we already checked it out.
Today?
Alright, fine. Crowbar it.
Saying you don't want to frucus.
Oh, Felon Ultra Series gloves. +1 half-life.
Ooh.
Oh, thanks for that, Philippa. You got us some gloves.
I think our current one's a +2 interfacing.
Yes, which means we probably don't want to take these. It's a
Or at
shame,
least
though.
equip 'em, but yeah.
Half-Life's unfiltered contact. For ultimate performance efficiency, these Felon Ultra Series gloves come fingerless and with grippy padding covering the palms, making these ideal for quadrupedal movement or for lifting cargo. Alright, so let's go down and talk to that cargo crate.
Sweetly, like we mean it.
Rhetoric impossible. Persuade the door to open. +1, been in the world for 2 days. +1, been in this world for many days. Let's persuade it. Didn't work.
Aww.
Why are you even trying to open a door with rhetoric? Because getting physical wasn't an option. Kim, because what wasn't an option? The lieutenant looked startled. Using my body over my wits. Kim, now's not the time to get philosophical, detective. You can do that after hours. Alright, fine. We'll come back for you, door. Now, where the fuck... How did we get to the big dude?
Down and then... Oh, no, wait.
Down?
Was it down? No, it might have been... Yeah, over... Yeah, was it over there? There was a bridge, I remember that, so it's not there then. Because that's where we've just come from.
Yeah, you're right.
So it's back down this way. I think it's halfway down the stairs and then there's an offshoot.
Alrighty.
If I am remembering my specifics.
You mean down here?
The stairs where Luke, Snobby McSnob is standing.
Whom?
So outside the front gate.
Okay.
Or at least the front bit of the office.
So what, over here?
Can we get to that, down to the left?
Oh, here?
Can we, no, I'm saying left, right?
You are saying left, but you said down to.
There's, the thing on one of the roofs over there that, we couldn't get to. Can we actually tare those bottles, though, while I'm thinking of it?
Okay, so you're talking about that?
Yeah, can we get there?
Yeah, we can. Okay, no, we can't.
Okay, that answers that question.
Which is weird, because I'm sure we did actually do that before, but...
But yeah, can we tare the bottles?
These bottles?
Yes!
So, shit, that's a lot.
Tare.
We wouldn't be much of a Hobocop if we didn't meticulously pick up all these bottles.
Good for the environment, it is. Sure, Kim appreciates us looking after our environment. That's why he's standing so meticulously in front of them all.
There's still one more that comes in the way.
Nope. Is that? Yep. That looks
Yeah,
like
that's all, folks.
Alright, so into the
So you're
office.
saying down here?
No, I believe it was in through the office.
Okay. So back the way we came then.
Yes. So in through that blue door, because the original way we got in was we were up on that roof and we jumped down.
Okay. I'm gonna trust you to know where the fuck we're going. So there's only one exit here, and it's here.
And then that goes down a second set of stairs where, like, the French guy is. You know, so helpful in this game of French people.
I know the one you're talking about. So you
And
mean
then,
over here?
Yeah, this bridge.
Oh yeah, this is where the fucker is.
There it
Well,
is.
time to talk to him. You coming with me, big man?
Last we saw, your base was being superseded by the 70.
Damn it, you were specifically told not to do this.
Maybe Jean-Luc was the one who was halfway down on the stairs, just kind of leaning on things.
I guess you're right. This is Measurehead.
Yeah.
You're right about all this. Now I just need you to cooperate with me as a police officer. The situation is serious. Your people have probably killed a man. Oh.
Might as well.
Enough with this begging. You should leave the stage of history with dignity by inviting the other races to a great world war. Bring
Do
your
hate
troops
racist
to
fuckers.
Simeon Island and to Boogie Street, and we will pulverize you. When you are gone, we will build a museum. Your
Cool.
walls will be lined with bottles of unwood. Your beloved. Well, inside, we will stop the oaths to homosexuality come out, and your micros violence come.
Rhetoric, medium success. You could internalize Measurehead's race theory. It would enrich you rhetorically. Right, good idea. Wouldn't that mean I would have to become a Seminoles supremacist myself? Rhetoric. Well, yes. Why don't you want to be a Seminoles supremacist? So what if you're not a Seminoles? You can be anything. If we're not told... Okay, we were told.
Okay,
What's that?
he is.
Also, I could subscribe to the advanced race theory. I won't, but I
I
could.
was about to say, fuck you if you do.
Efrat told you to help us get the body down. Isn't Efrat the union boss white? Know anything about this mug?
I bet you love that mug. Why
are you not with the Hardy Boys? What are your tattoos supposed to mean?
Ooh, he might know about the tattoos.
Maybe? Feels though we should have saved before we talk to this guy. Oh well. Measurehead. Racists are generally not very good examples of their race. He gestures towards the lorry men down at the street. I am not like them. I am craniometric perfection. I have taken the trouble to permanently draw a phrenologic grid on my skull and features. This should dispel any doubt. Okay, so he's a phrenology guy.
Right.
You sure I'm not craniometrically superior to you? You're right, it's craniometric perfection. My race does not stand a chance.
Say nothing.
Measurehead. Your silence betrays your inferiority. You do not have a reply. You should enter a deep race slumber. Perhaps in 4,000 years there is need for a servile homunculus. Alright, well, you know what, the Hardy Boys. I'm not the first line of defense. I am the last. He looks towards the coast defiantly. In addition, these so-called Hardy Boys are an effeminate clique of bodybuilders. Their company is spiritually degrading.
Jeez.
Man, like, that's the fucking douchebag, like, pyramid, and he's on the top.
He sure is. He might just be carrying it by himself.
Drama, medium success. You pick up on something artificial in his tone, like he's putting on an act. This is unlike him. He's usually more himself. But you're all part of the Union? There's more to it. What do you got against them? Measurehead. Fine. They have recently fallen under influence of a possibly sexually perverted female vagrant and a narcotics peddler. It's shameful. What do you mean? Measurehead. Find out for yourself, endomorphic blob.
That's a good insult.
Kim. Interesting. The lieutenant takes a quick note.
Show him the mug! Show him the mug!
I'll show him the mug. Measurehead. He does not so much as glance at the object. You know anything about it? This your kind of thing? Put this into the trash lately?
Know anything about it? We know who put it in the trash.
Measurehead. Stop showing me your pathetic cop. I have no interest in it. Drama. Medium success. He has nothing to do with it.
Dang.
Isn't it right, White? Measurehead. Don't be vulgar. White or not has little to do with this. The race enigma runs much deeper than that. He turns his eyes towards the harbour, seemingly bored of you. Yeah, but you still serve him. How does that factor into your life? You keep telling yourself that. I'm sorry, of course. I understand now. Deeper. You still serve him, though. Measurehead. Mr. Clare is a man of vision and means. He has the will to confront a national capital. Something your race, naivistic communists never did.
Jeez.
Also, to serve as noble, it takes discipline. Your petulant individualism has only contributed to your race failure. It is lax and moronic. I'm a communist. Communism's pretty cool. Individualism's my jam. My jam is a mysterious fourth thing. Enough of this. Communism's pretty cool.
New skill point.
Nice! Measurehead. Idiotic communism is the single greatest contributor to your race descent. Everywhere around you, the fruits of its failure to challenge the world order, individualism, rock and roll music, sexually transmitted diseases. Above all, rampant multinational finance still reigning large. Tell me, where have you gotten your love of pathetic communism from? He leans closer. Degenerate youth culture? Rock and roll music? I got it from disco, actually. It's true, I'm a rock and roll star and a rebel. Youth culture does not affect my thinking.
Got it from disco.
Got it from the disco. Measurehead. Offshoots of the Seminoles people invented disco while having sex under the influence of cocaine. It is a shame upon my race, but what is done is done. I am not surprised you enjoy it so much. This has happened to many of the side products of the inevitable cultural victory of the Seminoles race. Okay, I'll ask, who are the Seminoles? I don't really know who the Seminoles are. I've recently experienced head trauma. Wonderful, we're done with this line of inquiry.
Up to you.
I'll ask him who he defines as Seminoles. Measurehead. The South Island race. Haplogroup A4A. We are the rightful masters of the Insulindian archipelago. We descended from the Areopagites of the ancient Pentecarnassus and arrived here 4,000 years ago. Millennia before you. We are the future. That's all you need to know. So you were born and raised in the islands before you moved to Rivercole? Measurehead. I am a descendant. The narrow streets of Ulenbuer are with me in my genetic dreams. I see young Seminoles women walk into the grey mass on Isle de Fantôme, waiting on immaculate conception from the pale.
Ugh, that's kind of gross.
So you did come from the islands? So you did not come from the islands. Understood. So you didn't come from the islands, actually. Measurehead. No, he cranes his head. I have heard about it. On the radio. So you're not really Simonees, you're just from Rivercall. Measurehead. I am from Curon. He changes tactics. And no, it is not just in Rivercall. The city is central to the Simonees strategy, spreading through its trade networks. Our culture will dominate the world. You have heard enough about our phylogenetic secrets for today. You have extinction to come to terms with. Think upon it.
Kim, what do you think about this?
Kim, what do you think about this? Kim, I think this racist is better than the last, but the next racist will be the really good one. Conceptualization. That will be our lucky racist. How do you know there will be a next racist? I like the previous racist better, actually.
I mean, we know why there will be a next racist, because there's always a next fucking racist.
There always is.
Will be our lucky racist.
Kim, he will grant us free wishes. That's the funniest damn thing he's ever said.
Oh,
Measurehead, your pedomorphic friend has quick wits. He leans in to inspect. A protruding occiput, and an indented zygomatic bone. The lieutenant does not flinch. Measurehead, you should keep him close. The congenital defect of farsightedness does not render him a complete invalid. He still has the use of his mind.
Hey, Kim, I think he likes you.
Yeah.
That's creepy. Did he say he was Simonees?
Yeah, they're both Simonees, although I believe it is a large grouping. So
yeah, no, I'm totally. I was just trying to remember if that was where he said he was from original.
I think that's why what prompted us to ask him what he thought about it.
Yeah.
Get us the fucking body down, midget. So it was. You surmounted the harbour wall in a display of athletic prowess to reach my superior. Then had him give me an order. I salute your cunning, and I will remove the body from the tree with my bare hands.
You've got some bears? Awesome!
Measureheads, babe. You're so noble, Measurehead. Rhetoric, medium success. There's a but. Measurehead. But, while I am gone, someone must stand guard on the bridge. That someone needs to be you. He turns to Kim. Both of you. Lieutenant, what if we don't want to do that? Okay, then. Wait while he goes. No, we're not doing that. Back off. Lieutenant, what if we don't want to do that? Kim. This is the uncomfortable result of not taking it down ourselves. I can live with the compromise. Measurehead. Listen to your little friend. He is wise in his childlike way. His mysterious race may yet prove fierce competition. Oh, I guess he's not the same. To my heroic haplogroup.
Well, fuck that. I guess
we're waiting. Measurehead. Babe. See that they stay here the whole time. That's all he calls her.
Cool, now that he...
Time to stand directly in the fucking smoke cloud.
He didn't say anything about not letting people through. He just told us to stand here.
He said to guard it, but... fuck it. Measurehead, babe. The woman's gaze follow Measurehead as he leaves. She turns to you. So you guys like cops or something? Why are you with Measurehead? We're the law around here. Apparently so. We're just trying to keep things from going to shit. Why are you with Measurehead? Measurehead's babe. Look at him. He's craniometric perfection. Are you cops or what? Yeah, we're the law. Measurehead's babe. Cool. I like men with guns and power. The woman tells her here. I'm Katya, by the way. Well, you have a name. He didn't bother calling you it.
Yeah, well, he sees people as things.
You're right, he does. Kim, you hear that? The lieutenant looks towards the yard. That sound. He's breaking something. Measurehead's babe. Yeah, John Luke must be really tearing it up over there. I wish I could see it. I also wish I could see it. I don't. I've seen enough of that dead body. I also wish I could see it. Scab leader. Look at you, RCM rent-a-cops. A loud voice booms in from below. Guarding that bridge like a rat's lapdogs. Is this where it's at now? The RCM for sale? Kim, spoken by a mercenary, pretending to be a worker. I'll work with whoever I want. Yes, I am an unbelievably corrupt cop. I am corrupt every opportunity I get. It's none of your business. I guess it's none of his business, really.
Yeah.
It's none of your business, man. Shut the fuck up. Don't throw things at me. Perception, hearing, easy success. A shrill laughter interrupts you, echoing across Martinez. It's Kuna!
Oh no!
Then the scab man turns to look behind him at the behemoth appearing around the corner, approaching him, walking past him.
Is he dragging the body back up?
No, he is fortunately
not.
not. He's not, weirdly enough.
Cool.
He always seems to be covered in fucking, like, blood, but that might just be tattoos. Measurehead. The corpse has been removed from the tree. He brushes wooden flakes off his hand. Why am I like... I'm playing him more and more like fucking Dwayne The Rock Johnson here.
I bet that he
Or like Hulk Hogan?
ripped the
Like-
tree down.
Some sort of fucking professional wrestler.
Well, he probably is.
Oh wait, maybe he just fucking ripped the tree down on Kuno. That'd be great.
Oh, that would be wonderful.
That would be lovely.
Drop the body on him.
The bodies hit the floor.
I wonder if we can show him that photo, because I'd be really interested.
I don't think we can. Stand down and congratulate yourself. You have sided with race victory today. There's been no side choosing. We did what we had to do to keep order. Thank you for your cooperation, Majorhead. Might as well. I mean, he did cooperate.
Eventually.
Majorhead. Farewell, ham sandwich. You are a Union man from now on. That's not true, but shut up.
We should have totally... Well, let's go see...
Alright, let's go get that body. Let's go see.
the damage.
We got something in here? No, we don't.
It's doing that.
We do have a skill point, though. We want to up our authority, don't we?
Upper authority!
Level that motherfucker up. That means we can talk to more Union guys, which maybe now that we've been...
Said we had a negative from thoughts. What's taking our authority down?
From forts, you say?
Yeah, from thoughts. Because it was saying in there, bonus from
Thoughts.
items -2.
I think it's the Hobocop? Nah.
Learning cap shivers, -1 empathy, -2 physical instrument.
It's this one.
Soci-
It's the left wing one.
Communism cop, okay. There we go.
I still won't stop being communist cop.
No, but it does mean we do need to take the ledger off when we talk to people for authority checks.
Yes.
Yeah, that's who I thought might be John Luke.
Nah, he's, not something. Don't call me something or other.
Don't call me Barry or something? No, don't call me Charlene or something?
It's nothing like that, but... Anyway, we got some cash payouts.
Cash money!
Cash money! 240!
Ooh, that good money.
That's good money for Tare.
Yeah?
Probably could have bought that lady's pen back, actually, now that I think of it.
We could probably buy it back now.
And give it to whom, Philippa?
Oh, good point. Could mail it back to her. Maybe.
Maybe. We'll check that out later.
Yeah, let's go see if Kuno got a body dropped on him. Let's hope.
Let's pray. Pray for Kuno and his lack of safety. Okay.
Did he just fucking down the tree? It looks like... No.
Looks like he ripped the branch off?
Cool. It does look like Kuno got...
Shit show. Kuno, what have you to say?
Have you seen a show before? A kid came by, completely fucked a tree to pieces.
He fucked the tree up. Fucked it good. It was porno.
Stop using the K word. It belongs in the past. Total retards use language like that. Congratulations, Kuno. You just made yourself a retard. Oh yeah, kids. Kids. Nodding approval. But don't you mean desert kipped? Wish I could have been there to see it. Now I have some questions.
I mean, I'm tempted to call him a total retard. But I think that's, you know...
Let's not be that hypocrite, shall we? Oh, we can't ask him about this bullshit? Okay, fine. I thought we could ask him questions about what happened here, but... Let's have a look at the body! Corpse lies on the ground among the remains of an absolutely demolished pinewood branch. It's gently laid on one side. Beautiful, wipe a tear from your eye. Well, it's down. Celebrate in a more reserved manner. Kim.
Yes.
Mr. Measurehead has done a good job, the lieutenant nods approvingly. Nothing is too broken or compromised. The victim is ready for a field autopsy.
Yay.
Field autopsy?
Oh, yeah.
Kim, yes, he covers his nose and lists. 1. Investigation of the crime scene. 2. Initial examination of the victim. 3. Field autopsy. 4. Transportation of the body to the morgue. We're on number 3. Encyclopedia, medium success. The RCM's 4-phase murder scene processing manual. Kuno, the fuck are they on about? Kuno is. Cop's gonna cut his shit up. Don't we have someone else for this? A doctor? Don't we have someone else to cut his shit open? Got it. Do we have a doctor? Kim, no, you and I are detectives. The honorary rank of detective signifies our ability to handle the entire incident chain, from autopsy to cleanup to social work. Everything. Wait, honorary rank of detective? Yes, I feel like a detective. I don't think I'm a detective. Wait, honorary? Kim, an honor and a burden attached to your rank once you have proven yourself able, usually after 5 to 8 years of field work. Mine is lieutenant detective. Yes, I feel like a detective. Kim, you are. Your station would not have assigned you to this case if you weren't. Now, I feel as though this could have happened a lot earlier before we discovered who we actually were.
Yep.
Lieutenant adjusts his glasses and takes a deep breath. First, what exactly is a field autopsy? Tell me something, dead man. Try to remove his boots. What is a field autopsy, Kim? Come on, officer. He pulls a pair of latex gloves.
Snap.
You know what a field autopsy is. You've done 100 of them. Encyclopedia, medium success. What you do know is it is at 18.9 kilometers, the dormant shield volcano, Corpus Mundi, is the world's highest summit, and the failure of the 38 single Et Puis de Sang to crack the top 20 was the death knell of disco. But what a field autopsy is, you have no idea. Thanks, and that was a success. Encyclopedia, as usual, is decking with me. Why don't you know? What use are you? Do you have another pair of gloves? Let's get back to us. What use are you? Encyclopedia. You must have me confused with the Copperpedia. Who's the Copperpedia? I think I need to talk to him. Encyclopedia. You, sir, are the Copperpedia. You have another pair of gloves? Kim, unfortunately, no. Well, I got gloves. I've got
I've got the gardening gloves as well.
I also got gauntlets.
It's true.
Okay, I'll take it like a man. I have gardening gloves. Maybe they aren't enough. Kim, unhygienically.
Go for the gardening
Yes.
gloves.
Kim, I suggest I handle the physical part of the autopsy, and you take notes. We just fill this in, right? Show him the red field autopsy form on your ledger. Kim, that's right, he nods. Empathy, medium success. You knew it because you inspected the ledger. The lieutenant is relieved you know the protocol. Logic, challenging success. Yeah, we got this. We're smart. Open your ledger at the field autopsy form. The dead man stares in silence as you crack open the ledger. The bright red paper is covered in boxes and lists, describing the condition of his skin and organs and free parts. Above those, an 11-field info form needs filling out first. It begins with: Begin. 1. Assistance. Let's jump to the free part summary. Let's pause this autopsy. Well, let's just start at the start. Kim, that's you. Write the initials, HBD. Write Harrier Dubois, Lieutenant W. Freighter. Might as well, we got it. The corpse is indifferent to your scribblings, just lies there. Next box says coroner's case number. Kim, KK57-0803.0815. Logic, medium success. KK Kim Kitsuragi, 57, precinct 57, followed by the date, 0803, and time of arrival, 8:15, on the scene. He's indexed the case after himself, not you. Rhetoric, medium success. That's because he doesn't want to bring up the messy question of your initials. Shouldn't we file the coroner's case under me, technically, since I arrived at the scene before you? Kim, and what would that make the alphanumeric? HDB41-0803. Help me up the time of day, anyone? Land Empire. Medium success. 1111. It's meaningful. Drama. Medium success. 1015. It's understated. Might as well 1111. Kim. Good, let's go with that. Empathy. Medium success. The lieutenant is quite surprised you managed to come up with an adequate case number. 3. Name. Kim. We've heard a nom de guerre, Lily. It's better than nothing. Write it down. Write down Lily, nom de guerre. What's next? Date of birth? Date of birth. NA. Age? Kim. The man corrects his glasses. Roughly 50. Visual calculus. Medium success. Try 40. The damage is so extensive it's better to err on the younger side. I'm going to write about 42. Or write about 50. I'm going to write about 42. Kim nods. 6. Race. Kim. Mondial. Encyclopedia. Medium success. Fair to olive skin from the island Solar of Mundi. This is as vague as it gets. You might as well say whitish. Write it down. Hangman. The pudgy mess of cold meat looks neither mondial nor anything other. Sex. Kunoi's fucky, the little monster exclaims energetically. Kim. Male. Kuno. Pig's gonna have sex. Right fucky. Right male. Right pig's gonna have sex. I'm gonna write male. The Hangman. Nor does he look male with his pregnant belly and indistinguishable face. Date of birth? Kim.
Date of death.
Sorry, date of death? Thank you. We're still going with March 4th, 51.
Yep.
Kim, what else? He looks over your shoulder. 9, body identified by is non-applicable. 10, case number is the same as coroner's case. HTB 41-0308.1111 listens motionless with the cargo belt still around his neck. Only one box remains. 11, evidence of treatment. Kim, none, at least not after the initial examination. What exactly is treatment anyway? I'm not so sure. Didn't the footprints look like he was carried over? Agreed, no treatment. I'm not so sure. What is treatment? Kim, interfering with the body's position or wounds post-mortem. Volition, medium success. Don't overdo it. It's okay to be unsure. I mean, didn't they say that they were, like, arguing with someone? I mean, we'll bring it up. Oh, we'll just say I'm not so sure. Kim, a silent nod. The lieutenant places his gloved hand on the corpse's chest, as if in preparation. Composure, easy success. Your central nervous system recognizes this gesture as the stations of the breath, and ecclesiastic, religious in nature. A holdout from the pre-Delorium burial rites takes him 2 seconds to perform, then esprit de corps, easy success. Somewhere in Jamrock North, a small woodshed behind Rosenkrantz Row, Lieutenant Nick Feuerbach puts his hand to his chest of a small corpse, no larger than a monkey. It's raining outside, light drizzle. There's darkness in the shed. Elsewhere yet, an obese female sits in a wicker chair, her silhouette ball-like against the window. Outside, Grand Curon. The day is turning dim for Sergeant Mac Torson. Hand extended, he approaches to make sure she is dead, more than anything else. And so, all across Jamrock, Coal City, Gree, 42 deceased persons found today. 42 stations of breath. Kim, we should start the post-mortem. Turn the page.
That's incredibly sad.
The hangman. The corpse cannot feel Kim's hand on his chest. It no longer meaningfully interacts with its surroundings. A thicket of boxes, lists on red copier paper tries to answer why. External examination, summary. Internal examination, summary. Description of injuries, summary. And then tell me something, dead man, and try to remove his boots. Let's go for number 1. Kim. Clothes, he begins. The deceased wears armored boots and white briefs. The make of briefs is Barbrodine, I think. Let's see. Turns the body onto its side to check the underwear label. Kuno. See, it's happening. Kim. Barbrodine, yes. Inexpensive. Size M. Color white. Kuno S. The disappointment is palpable. The red-haired thing was expecting something more lurid. Write it down. Kim. The rest of the clothes have been removed post-mortem by scavengers in order to get the victim's ceramic armor. The officers are in search of the missing pieces. Removal of the boots is left for processing. Drama. Easy success. It would be clever of you to omit the boots altogether, sire, if you are to keep them for yourself, as you ought to. You have deserved them more than anyone else. When am I gonna get them? Omit the boots. Write it down. When am I gonna get them? Drama. Patience. After the autopsy, before the body is taken away. There will be a window of opportunity after the lieutenant has gone to sleep. I hope this has helped you, my liege. Sure, let's omit the boots. Kim, the boot has a serial number. He twists it in the dead man's foot. It's E50.110.1000. The lines between the plates are in the shape of an alphanumerical. The number is purposefully concealed by the design. Write it down. Kim, tattoos. He stands up, feet planted on either side of the body. The upper torso is covered in a single continuous tattoo resembling a national pattern. It reaches from the right shoulder to the heart. The ink is blue and white. The assistant has a colour photograph of the markings to be added to the case files as document A1. The photo is taken on the scene, using a Trigat Mini. Write it down. The deceased has a belt for airlifting cargo around his neck, tied with a hangman's knot. The colour yellow, length 3 meters. There is a buckle on the other end. Write it down. Kim produces a measuring tape. Well-nourished, athletically built, measuring 1.8 meters. Generally consistent with age 42. Preservation is good. Ambient temperature below freezing. Write it down.
Fascinating.
Kim. Body hair is light brown. Distribution is consistent with age. He nails in to get a better look. The deceased had male pattern baldness. His hair is combed back, short. Touch the corpse's hair before moving on. Write it down. I mean, I don't see any reason to touch the hair.
I don't see it either.
Well, fuck it. We'll do it anyway. His hair feels wet, soaked with rain, cold to touch. Not that different from a living person. After a swim. Stroke his hair. Stroke his hair gently. Let's not stroke the dead man's hair. Kim. Lividity is consistent with hanging. The head is congested. Contusions are present on the head, chest, and thighs. Consistent with stones thrown post-mortem. Low velocity.
Kuno.
Fucking low velocity! The kid explodes. You think Kuno doesn't know what you're talking about? Velocity was fucking max! Talking shit about Kuno's velocity. Kim, the lieutenant, pays no heed. In addition, there are bite marks on the face, scalp, and chest, consistent with predation. Write it down, but amend. Write it down or write it down, but amend for high velocity. No? Writing it down. Fuck you, Kuno. Kim, ligature mark. The lieutenant produces a small folding knife. With the other hand pulling the belt, he starts cutting into the polyester. The stench is hard. After a while, it's obvious the material cannot be cut. The steel wiring, he concedes, breathless. There's too much of it. We need to remove the belt so we can get to the ligature mark. Interfacing, easy success. You just got the tool. You got just the right tool for that. Chain cutters. Oh yeah, I'm prepared. Pet the chain cutters. Good thing we got these chain cutters. Rip out the gripped cutters. Kim, always good to think ahead. Now, he points at the rope squeezing the dead man's neck. We need to cut the belt. See the ligature marker below, carefully, with as much precision as you can. Kuno, see, my pig is gonna fuck his head off. Kuno is, no he ain't. C looks blasé. Your pig's is boring fuck. Yes, I'm Kuno's pig, I agree. I'm not your pig, Kuno. Look for a good spot to cut. Physical instrument.
I'd
Well, we
say
might as well
if we
look.
because that'll probably give us a bonus.
I think the same. The belt is equally tight around the whole circumference of the neck, swelling over the edges of the like white bread, rising from the east. Interfacing, medium success. The knot is the weak spot. The chain cutters fit there. Steady now, like a flower arranger. 2 cuts, and it should come loose.
Oh, this is not gonna end well. Oh, yep. Yes!
After some deliberation, you sink the cutters into the knot, tying the belt together. You squeeze the rubber handles together, sweat forming on your brow. Press down. Snap! The knot is slashed. Another cut, and the belt falls apart like a flower bouquet, revealing the dead man's neck and the dark red ligature mark around it. Kim, the lieutenant, kneels over, running his finger along the dark red groove until there's a gap. The rope rises to a point, leaving a gap in the ligature mark. The suspension point is in the back of the neck. Hemorrhaging is observed on the skin above and below the ligature mark. The mark is well pronounced, consistent with a drop from 1 or 1.5 meters. Chest is intact. He presses down on it. Normal contour. Abdomen is protuberant. Pelvis intact. Genitalia. He pulls down the man's underpants. Kuno, now it's gonna happen. See? Kuno is, I fucking knew it. Empathy, medium success. This is clearly what they've been waiting for ever since the autopsy began. The lieutenant is trying to make it as boring as possible. Kim, genitalia is male and unremarkable. No evidence of injury. Inspect the genitals. I'm gonna write it down. I don't want to look at that shit.
Yep.
Kim, back is symmetrical and intact. He struggles to turn the corpse on his side. Upper and lower extremities are intact but asymmetrical. There are combat injuries on the right hand, thigh, and hip. In addition, I see smaller residual scars, too numerous to count, covering about 30% of his skin. Visual calculus, medium success. From wounds sustained over 2, maybe more decades, dispersal and accumulation indicates long and active combat duty. Scarring's extensive, way more than the law officials. Kim, He nods. We have a real museum here of battles, wars. Write it down. Last item, hands. He takes the man's right hand in his and inspects it, then moves on to the other hand. Let's leave him to do his work alone. Kim, the hands are clean. He inspects his the rest. No sign of a recent struggle.
I was expecting some.
Were we expecting any? Kim, I was. Maybe I'm just not seeing it. Honestly, the stench is making it hard for me to think at the moment. Write it down. Kim, woo. He turns aside to breathe. It's not enough. He buries his face in the sleeve of his jacket. You hear a muffled voice. That's all for the external. Well done. What next? Internal examination.
I was gonna say maybe we do the summation of wounds.
Oh!
Yep.
I'm doing this in order. Kim, central nervous system, he says, and then concludes abruptly. I have nothing. Do you have anything on this man's central nervous system? Conceptualization, medium success. Of course, there's a moral to be drawn from it. A moral to the story. If I may add a moral to the story. Nah, right, NA. Musculoskeletal purge fluid is coming from the mouth. He gets close to the swollen mouth hole, eyes squinting from the fumes. Not injury related. Eyes and tongue protuberant. Hyoid bone, let's see. With his eyes almost closed, the lieutenant puts his hand on the dead man's throat and begins to massage it gently. A rotting smell erupts from the mouth. Purge fluid runs down his lips, black and viscous. Colonel S. Yeah, jack that fucker off. Kim, the hyoid bone is fractured, he says after a while. The rest of the musculoskeleton is intact. Unremarkable. Back hunched, as if in prayer, he begins to pry open the dead man's jaws. Respiratory system. He stops to exert more force. Both hands are used. Oral cavity shows no lesions. The victim has received dental implants, possibly after a combat wound. Mouth swollen, hemorrhaging present in the mucus of lips and mouth. Look inside or write it down. I mean, honestly, I'm happy to write all of this shit down. Kim wipes his brow. Hepatobiliary, NA. Why, don't we have anything? Kim, he looks at the corpse's stomach with a mixture of tiredness and disgust. Are you a hepatobiliary expert? I don't think so. Kim, neither am I. Alright, let's write that down. NA. Same for toxicology and serology. NA. Write down. Cardiovascular. The body exhibits heavy lividity. Blood has gathered in the hands, feet, and neck. Hypostasis is visually consistent with a hanging. Gastrointestinal, he breathes a sigh of approaching relief. This is the last field on the list. He looks around to the ground, the pool of feces there. Medium success. This will do. Kim, when he touches the corpse's bloated... then he touches the corpse's bloated lower abdomen, briefly, and says, digested semi-solid food in stomach. Voila. Write it down, omit the voila. Write it down, keep the voila. Kim, what's next on the list?
That's
Injuries summary.
Really intensive, like, proper autopsy kind of style. It's impressive.
Mm-hmm. Somebody wrote all this.
Yeah?
Okay, well, let's see, he tilts his head. We have bite marks, contusions on the head and chest, and a ligature mark encircling the neck. You'll need 3 fields. Leave a 4th one, too. 1. Bite marks. Kim, he nods. Head, chest, and scalp bite mark injuries. Predation by birds has caused damage to the body. Odontologist does not need to be consulted. And in your opinion, officer, beneath the description there are 2 boxes waiting to be ticked. Opinion, fatal injury. Non-fatal, post-mortem. Non-fatal, post-mortem. Kim, agreed. Next injury, contusions. Kim, so the scalp bleeds from a post-mortem head injury, a stone. The injury does not have the rim of an early inflammatory response. A perpetrator on the scene has confessed to causing it post-mortem. Kuno, at maximum velocity, fucko. Kim, has confessed to causing it at maximum velocity. Written down. Coagulated blood sticks to his scalp and chest where countless stones have hit the dead man. Beneath the description of injury, 2 boxes. Opinion, fatal injury, non-fatal, post-mortem. Kim, right, next. Ligature. Kim, a dark red abraded ligature mark encircling the neck with a gap on the nape measuring, let's say, 7 centimeters. The hyoid bone is fractured, cervical column intact. I see the hemorrhaging on the skin above and below the ligature mark. Depth of that mark, 1 centimeter. No signs of clawing on the neck. Write it down.
That means he wasn't conscious, at least, when he was hung.
Below the note, 2 customary boxes wait to be ticked. The man's head jerks to the side, awaiting your judgment. The ring around his neck is visible. Opinion, fatal injury, non-fatal, post-mortem. Good question.
Because what's getting me is the hyoid bone was cracked. Because although that...
Yeah, which one is that?
It's one of the ones, like, here. It's actually...
Right, by the collarbone.
Yeah.
I mean, that could snap if you get hanged.
Kind of, but it's rare.
I'm gonna say... non-fatal post-mortem? Kim. The lieutenant falls silent abruptly. Medium success. Empathy. He's deep in thought, his eyes fixed on the bright red ring around the dead man's neck. Kim, why do you say that? He tilts his neck. It's just a total whack in the dark. I'm serious, I don't think this was the injury that killed him. Kim, okay, why don't you think it was fatal? I arrived at this conclusion through the psychic arts. Why weren't his hands tied? Big man like this, I would tie his hands when marching him to the gallows. There's no reason, just a random guess. Let's go with the hand ties.
That's actually really valid.
Kim, honestly, I'm not sure there weren't marks on his wrist. That part got blurry for me. The stench, he covers his mouth. But you're right, I was ready to call this. Now I think we should leave it empty, at least for the time being. Alright, field autopsy perform. He produces a small plastic roll from his jacket, a body bag. Let's wrap this up and pronounce this field autopsy over. How did it go? Kim, it was a... It looks for the right words. An irregular field autopsy. We did not establish a cause of death, which is supposed to be the goal of an autopsy. Personally, I do not see this as a parameter for success. What else? Kim, we were thorough with the list of injuries too. We described them all in detail. What else is there to say? Given the circumstances, it was a professional field autopsy. What now? Kim, I need a copy of that autopsy form. Then I will drive him to Felberg.
Oof.
Rip out a copy. Kim, for processing. He looks at the dead man one more time, then a slip of red paper in his hands, then at the corpse again. Empathy, medium success. He's thinking, did I miss something? Visual calculus, medium success. I'm sure we didn't get everything. There's always something. Tell me something, dead man. Try to remove the boots. Or perception legendary. Search the body one more time thoroughly. -1, stop wasting time, you're smart. +1, didn't establish probable cause. Try to tell me something, dead man. Shoot Looney Rooney. Enough of that. You didn't really tell me anything. Well, let's try for this incredibly legendary perception check, shall we? We failed. You run your hands over the victim's cold body, his limbs, his torso, its swollen organs. Maybe you should be more thorough? Look in his pants again. Look under his fingernails. Let's look under the fingernails. His fingernails have turned dark. They're chipped and quite long. There's dirt under them. That's all. Kim, do you think we missed something? Inland Empire, medium success. You can't shake the feeling that there are more secrets concealed in the flesh before you. Yes, there's something we're not seeing. Got a gut feeling there's more to this corpse. No, let's leave it at the processing, guys. Something we're not seeing. Kim, okay, well, we're in liver mortis here. He's disintegrating. We need to refrigerate the body if we want to conduct another examination. We need to do it fast. Can't he just hang out here for a while? Okay, where do we find a fridge for the body? We know we have a fridge. Kim, hey, his wide smile appears on his face. Wasn't there a giant ice bear sarcophagus below that building? That's exactly what I was thinking. He points towards the commercial area. Why, yes, there was. So that's what the ice bear-shaped refrigerator is for. Kim, now that's an overstatement. It's not actually for storing cadavers, or at least I hope so. I think we should take a look at it first. Make sure it's big enough before we can carry him over. Closes his notebook and cracks his neck. Let's move. With every hour, whatever we're looking for in this deceased will be harder to find.
And it also gives you a chance to steal the boots when he's not around.
When he's not around.
Fridge the victim's body.
Oh my god, we got another fucking level up.
Sweet. We could put more into authority.
We could, or we could try again and then put more into authority if we fail.
This is true. So we could try it on the way.
Basically. Let's move, Kim!
You also want to take the ledger off while you're trying your authority.
Oh, absolutely, but I just
any other clothes that might give you an authority boost. Get in the right area. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you'll need to turn that fridge back on.
Yes, I did. I did turn it off.
You killed the bear. Okay.
Okay, now I don't think any of these are like giving me minus authority.
Still good to check.
And I don't think any of these give me plus. That gives me minus.
Authority is purple. Good to know. Empire.
Wait.
Plus
minus one. Yep, no.
Cool. You're as authoritative as you're gonna get.
Let's intimidate this man.
The circus left town.
Ooh.
The clowns are still here.
We've gotten better, apparently.
Yes! As you look around this room full of sweaty men, swearing, drinking, spitting out tobacco, does this look familiar? Where have I seen this before? I get it, Titus. You guys are the authority around here. Where have I seen this? Authority. You believe the place was called Precinct 41. It was also filled with, almost exclusively, men sitting on desks, talking shit, and wasting time.
Taking shit.
I get it, Titus. You guys really are the authority around here. Titus, huh? You must be. You're just like real cops, drinking beer and sitting around with your dicks in your hand. Titus, he leans in. You got a problem with beer now? Authority. Not quite there yet. Push on. No, I got drunk, so drunk I drove my car into the sea. I don't give a shit either, just like you guys. No, I'm also a big fan of beer, and jerking off instead of helping people. I have a beer problem, but not a problem with beer. Also, I have no idea how to do my job, just like you. Authority, are you sure this is the right way?
I mean, I'm tempted to go with 1 just because of the hilarity, but...
I'll go with number 2, sarcastically. Titus, you saying we don't help people? He puts the beer down. I've been doing this job for 10 years. My nose was a dump before we got this outfit together. Eugene, they don't know, man. They weren't here. He turns to you. We had 3 shootings a week. Kids dead. Fucking graffito everywhere. You cops haven't shown up since the 30s. Kim, congratulations on the graffito removal. He turns to Titus. All I see is you sitting around talking about Monica's titties while there was a rape victim. Titus, so what? What do you want from me? We took care of that fuck. He picks the beer back up. Authority, don't let him drink that. One more push, quick. It's not about who did it. It's about the victim. She needs help. Someone's been raped. She needs counseling. We need to talk to her. I've asked this before. Why are you hiding the victim? I guess we'll go for the top one?
Yeah, I mean...
Elizabeth, Titus. He looks at her. Authority, she stops mid-sentence. That's it. You got him. He's going to give it up, but on his terms. Titus, you want to help her, cop? Fine, I'm going to let you help her, but you treat her with respect. If you don't, if you question her, harass her... Titus taps his chin with his fist. A freight train of pain, buddy. Kevin, the lieutenant takes out his nose. What's her name? Titus. Klausya Amandau. She's staying here at the Whirling in Rags. A real pretty one. Oh, it's her.
Oh.
Silvery jumpsuit. Blonde. Titus adjusts his cap. And that's Amandau with an O-U. Inland Empire, trivial success. Shit, the girl. The girl upstairs? That can't be her. She knows you drank so hard you forgot how to be that you were a cop. Klausya, Miss Orange Disco Dancer. Composure, medium. Class
Oh
game
man,
cool.
all those negatives.
Said you don't remember being a cop. Said you don't remember reality. Talked about your room and crying.
Oh, goddamn.
You inexplicably add cool after the victim's name, with your eyes bulging like some wild beast. Your fingers are fidgeting and sweat starts forming on your brow as Titus looks at you oddly. Titus, I don't understand what's so cool here. Kim, nothing. He gives you a sideways glance. We just have a few more questions, then we'll be on our way. Rhetoric. Medium success. Calm. Normal. Try to forget this little hiccup. So what was her relationship with the mercenary? So, the rape. When was that?
No.
So, scratching head. What is your relationship with her? I think I laughed nervously. I think I know her? So what was her relationship with the mercenary? Titus. Relationship? There was no fucking relationship. You raped her. That's their relationship. Shanky. It was like that karaoke incident all over again. Or like some of the other girls he was harassing. Elizabeth. Okay, enough of this. All this is irrelevant to your stated investigation. Do we know when that happened?
I don't think we do. They've been...
Titus. He did it before we killed him. He's not gonna do it again. He crushes a half-empty beer can. So what does it matter? Kim. It would help if we establish a timeline. Titus. Alright, 2 weeks maybe? I don't know. I need another beer. He turns to Glenn. Glenn. Here you go, boss. The tall blonde throws him a can. Titus cracks it open. Alright, I think we don't need to ask these 2 questions here.
No.
Alright, we'll talk to her. Titus, he points his beer can at you. Remember what I said. Freight train of pain. Alright. So, I think I should save just to
Yep,
have
also,
saved. Wait, I can't
Kim.
save right now?
Kim wants to talk to you. I think it just auto-saved.
Did it?
I think
I'll
so.
save it now.
Yeah.
Let's confirm that. And yes, we'll talk to Kim.
Officer, what was that?
What was what? It was nothing. You mean the sweating, the fidgeting when you mentioned her name? Kim, yes. And the sort of quivering jello thing with the eye. Point to your witching eye.
Yes.
Kim, yes. Drama, challenging success. 'Tis art. It's an art thing. You wouldn't understand. I think I know that woman. It was nothing. It's art. Wouldn't understand.
Just
Kim,
tell
try
him.
me. I think I know him. I think I know her. Kim, the victim? Is there something I should know about before we talk to her? Rhetoric, medium success. Whatever you do, don't say the first thing. I didn't rape her.
Don't say the first.
That is a good... I met her in the hallway after I woke up. She knows I don't remember being a cop. She knows I did some pretty crazy stuff before I passed out. That I partied hard and not very mental healthily. That's the one I'll do.
Yep.
Kim, so she overheard you? Or did you party together? Inland Empire, medium success. So this is what it feels like to be interviewed. Fun. Not very fun. I got nothing to hide. Not very fun. Inland Empire. You'll get through it. She overheard me listening to music and doing weird things. From her room. It's the one next to yours. I'm not going to answer that. I'll say she overheard it. Anything else?
I met her in the hallway.
Kim, understood. You were not in a good shape on Monday. Alright, I think that's all I want to tell Kim.
Did we ever tell Kim that we didn't remember?
No, and I'm going to keep it that way. Kim, we'll be alright, Lieutenant. This is nothing. Cool.
Aww.
It's pretty cool. Easy success. You feel fortified by his assurance. It's going to be alright. Roderick, medium success. Is it though? Nothing? You're still in for a bumpy ride. Try not to mess it up. Alright, well, we're not going to go do that directly. We are going to go and do another thing.
Yeah.
And that is go to the bear.
Bear corpse.
Bear of secrets.
Oh man, it's after midnight now. Wow.
Yeah, tell me if you want to cut this off.
No,
I want to keep going to bear though.
I'm still going strong at the moment. I don't even feel tired, and I don't know if that's like. Cause I think we can go
annoyingly,
in through the other hole.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
And we want to equip the flashlight because it's dark in there.
And also we can put another level up.
Oh, we've got 2 skill points to share.
Do we?
Yeah, apparently skill points too.
So we do.
What do we need?
I mean, technically the correct move is always to just sit back and wait till you need something.
True. Cool.
I don't know, that sounds kind of lame though.
Till we need something.
Alright. Fine, we'll be the lame one. I didn't know they could accrue. But I was going to say, unfortunately I got like a bit of like hurt tongue that is like poking up against one of my teeth.
Ooh, that's no fun.
Yeah,
Don't forget to turn the beer back on.
That's right. I could turn that beer back on. Plug in both the cables. And we will equip the light.
Flashlight.
Flash.
Oh, did we? No, we didn't.
we go down here?
Apparently.
Cellar window. People's feet shuffling by in the street.
Yeah. Oh, real.
Money.
How did we not get that?
How did we not? Where did we leave the bear?
There's the bear.
Here we go. So what do you think of this fridge, Kim? It looks big enough for 2 corpses. Kim, it's certainly an eccentric choice. But it is capacious, and cold enough too. It's pretty cool, medium success, but the optics on this are awful, he thinks. We need to be as silent as we can. He means it looks bad. Visual calculus, medium success. Your visual confirms that you could fit 2 more bodies in the ice bear fridge. That's a very, very specific number. Kim, shall we go and get the body then? I'll take the head, you take the feet. The stairs won't be easy, but we'll manage. Okay, let's do this.
We might need physical instruments.
The body is heavier than you expected, and stinkier. It takes half an hour to get it to the basement, 10 more minutes to stuff it in the fridge. The lieutenant takes a step back to admire your handiwork. Getting XP all over the place. Kim, beautiful, he says, wiping his hands in his handkerchief. A dead body in an ice bear fridge. This is some of the best police work I've ever done. Really? You think this could work? I'm not sure I believe you. Really? Kim, no, not really. Look at that. What have we done? We stuffed a dead body in an ice bear fridge. The story does not leave this room. Authority, medium success. He means it. He doesn't want to be ice bear cop. I think this is a glorious achievement, and people need to hear about it. We did our best with means at disposal. Means at our disposal. I mean, I'm not proud either, but we did find a fridge. This isn't police work, Kim. It's art. We're artists, and this was our vision. I mean, honestly, this is a glorious achievement, let's be honest. But I think what Kim needs to hear is that we did the best we could.
Yep. We got by with the bare necessities.
I've
I've been waiting to make that pun for about an hour.
And I got tired of waiting for an opportunity. Kim, did we though? He sighs. Okay, maybe we did. At least we've stopped the body from decomposing further. Now you can conduct another inspection under controlled circumstances. We could look through thoroughly. We've got 17% now.
Yeah. I mean, it's perception, so we know that we can up it twice.
It's true.
If we wanted to.
We failed. We touched his body. Skin's cold, light blue, silvery. In the light of the fridge, you still have no idea where to begin, or even what to do with him. Kim, the lieutenant rugs his side for warmth. It'll come to you sooner or later. At least he's safe in here then. Cool, you're right. We can up the perception twice.
And we could also, like, up it once, equip anything we can that'll up perception, because I'm sure
You're right.
we've got
Now, where's our perception in
down
here?
the bottom row? Yep, there you go.
Well, we haven't leveled it up yet, so...
Except changes in clothes, and then I'm sure we've got clothing on it.
Okay, let's have a look. Anything for perception?
It's yellow, self-worth, fear, half-light, drama. I think it might be further up. But there we go, 1 perception there.
-1 perception. We do not want to wear the specs that are not prescription to us.
Facing perception.
The fuck? Oh yeah, that's right. These boots. Well, we'll put our real boots on later.
Knew we
And
had
none of this
something.
is -1. Okay, this is -1 perception. We'll just take that off for now. Put it back on later. Why are you -1 perception? Eyes on the road. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, let's try it again. 58%. Even odds this time. We failed again.
Oh, we got snake eyes.
Oh. How very lucky of us.
Yep.
Let's do that again then.
I was about to say, do we want to do it again? But yeah.
Yeah? This is very integral to the case filter. And yes, I know. We can look at things again. 72%. Let's have it happen. Yes! Your arm reaches out and your eyes close as if by their own volition. It's dark all around. You feel cold, slippery flesh. First with your fingertips, then under the palm of your hand. What's this? His face, his cheeks, his nose, his fat swollen lips. Like a spider, your hands crawl over the features. Everything is silent. Crawl up his nostrils. Put your fingers in his mouth. Squeeze it. Let's honk the nose. Honk honk. You pick it between your fingers. The mass feels large, very porous somehow. Keep crawling lest you break it. Nostrils? They're swollen shut. You need to really push. Let's push. Only the little one fits. The flesh changes shape as you bore in, searching for something in the cartilage. It's something you're looking for. It's not there either. Crawl out, spider. Mouth. The oral cavity is cold and moist. A bowl-like tongue attaches itself to the base of the mouth, lolling around like a scallop. Inland Empire, medium success. You're on the right track.
I'll just be over here crying a little bit.
Play with it. This feels right. Open your eyes and look. I mean, I should look.
Poke me when you're done.
A vision of black and dark, red depth, pried open by your naked hands and studded with teeth. It looks like he's laughing, death fumes rising from the throat. And there in the back of the mouth, above the bell of the uvula, right in the soft palate, you see a hole, barely visible to the human eye. It's swollen shut, almost vanished, no larger than 0.4 centimeters in radius. The edges as if he had darkened. Visual calculus, medium success. An abrasion collar, this is what we're after. Say abrasion collar, say fuck yeah. Touch it with your finger gently. Abrasion collar. Kim, abrasion collar. Kim looks in, there's a pen in his hand. His notebook is open at the copy paper. Touch it. Touch. The hangman, a black trickle of liquid runs into his throat from the wound. Yeah, I didn't poke you yet.
Pardon?
I did not poke you yet.
Yeah, I thought I heard you sort of try and poke me, but okay, keep on going.
Your index fits right in there. A tight tunnel of flesh opens up.
I have tongue phobia, and this is not good for me.
Oh yeah.
We'll keep going on his own here.
Tissue damage wide enough for 2 fingers. As you push both in, you reach for his mouth right into his brainstem. Brainstem?
Really banned games in this house because they've involved tongues before.
Feel around first, push deeper. Brainstem? Yes, that's what the part is called. Feel around. Basal ganglia feels clumpy. What needed here is torn apart in his reptilian complex. Conceptualization, medium success. This man will never sleep again. Never wake. Push deeper. Your fingers slide into the reins of his limbic system. There's no resistance. It's gelatinous. The slug-like structures are damaged too. Tearing extends into both hemispheres. There's a cavity, cut right between the hemispheres. Kim, the lieutenant answers with the sound of his pen on paper. Push deeper. Your fingers are all the way in now, reaching toward the inside of his skull. The cavity goes further, but the entry wound isn't wide enough for the rest of your hand to follow. Wriggle in. Your fingers reach toward the skull. The cerebral cortex feels like jelly, cold jelly. Strange fluid streams down your wrists as you push deeper, until you feel it, the tip of your finger. Sharp, serrated metal. The edges cut into your skin. I feel a solid object right under the skull. Kim, can you get it to it? He searches his pockets for something. Inspect the skull. There's a tiny crack, a protrusion in the cranium, right in the back of his head. Your finger must be pointing straight at it, from the inside.
Are we done with the tongue?
The tongue is done.
Cool.
We're in the brain now.
Okay, cool.
Visual calculus, easy success. The object that is in there stopped just short of the skull and the encephalus, knocking his tiny fracture into the cranium. Kim, we have the makings of a very small exit wound there. Lieutenant leans closer. Let's fish it out. Easy success. You pick the object between your index and middle finger. Oh, I need to take a drink. Hold up. Tongue's getting cut up like crazy. Sorry, Philippa.
That's okay.
It feels sharp, like metal. With your face twisting from pain and concentration, all you need to do is just whisper, I got it. Kim, good, good. The fridge in the background buzzes with excitement. Slowly pull your fingers out. The inside of the head feels cold and smooth like a glove you pull out. Sweat dripping down your brow, careful not to lose the prize between your fingers. With a plop, your hand emerges from the mouth, covered in blood up to the wrist. Between your fingers, a small flower, a blossom made of lead. Ah, there we go. Kim, a bullet! The lieutenant puts a small bag marked evidence under it. Drop it in. The bullet falls in the bag, leaving a smattering of blood on the plastic. He raises the bag under his eyes and said, unknown caliber, rifled, some kind of brittle alloy, fractured on impact. Can I have it? Keep it, Lieutenant, as a gift. Can I have it? Kim, of course, you've earned it. The lieutenant drops the bag on your bloody hand. It feels tight. He turns to his notebook. We need to add an item to the injury list. Injury 4. Oval entry wound with an abrasion collar. Soft palate, back of the mouth. High velocity. Temporal cavity and brain tissue. Small exit wound on the occupant. He underlines the injury forcefully. How does that sound? Sounds like heaven. Sounds about right. Say nothing, just nod. Shall we be the cool guy? We nod.
Ooh.
Kim, opinion? Fatal injury. Goddamn right. Agreed. I'm still not sure. Look at your hand quizzically. I'm pretty fucking sure now that he got shot. I don't think you could survive this shit.
I mean, I wonder why it would give us that option to...
I mean, because maybe you're not sure.
Okay, but yeah.
Kim. Click, click goes the pen. And one last thing. We should amend injury number 3. Ligament mark. New opinion. Non-fatal post-mortem. Treatment. Logic. Easy success. He's proposing the bullet was the real cause of death, and the hanging was an attempt to conceal this fact. Treatment. The ligament mark. The fractured hyoid bone. It was all the treatment. Kim. Yes. And the belt around his neck. The hanging. Even dragging him to the yard. All of it was done after this man was already dead. You think so? Agreed? Aren't we jumping to conclusions? I agree.
I mean, I'm interested to see why he... well, I suppose no gunshots were heard during this time at the yard.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Kim, he nods. I have had my doubts since you showed me the tracks. Why did they carry him over? Why not march him, I thought. There was no satisfying explanation. There have been other signs too, small things. We were right not to assign hanging as the cause of death, as the perpetrators expected we would. No such luck for them. Esprit de corps, medium success. We didn't fall for it, he thinks. There's pride in there. Logic, medium success. There is, of course, the real possibility that he was both shot and hanged. Maybe they just shot him while they hanged him. No, because like you said, no one heard a gunshot.
Yeah.
Who would do this? Why would anyone do this? I need to wash myself. Maybe the bullet holds more answers. Why would they do this? Kim, to hide something. The real killer? The real motivation? What really happened here? Who would do this? Kim, that's for us to find out. But this will make finding them a little easier.
Well, maybe propose that they shot him and see if he points out that there were no gunshot sounds.
Kim, to put him out of his misery, he thinks. It's possible, but it does not explain all the other dubious things here, lack of struggle primarily. I may be intellectually sloppy, but I prefer one theory at a time, and this just smacks of treatment to me. Maybe the bullet? Kim, yes, we should take a closer look at it. I'm certain it has more answers to tell us. Hand-eye coordination, trivial success. This little thing could reveal much about the weapon shot at.
I think I need to wash myself.
Kim. A new task, wash off the death smell. Oh, he nods, you really, really do. I'm glad to hear you say that. Your room in the Whirling and Rags should come in with a bathroom. Be sure to make use of it in the evening.
Aw, 25 real to get clean, but I suppose I want to be clean more than I want the money.
Truth. What happens next? Kim, we bag the corpse and carry him to the holding pen in my Camino. I can transport him to processing myself, but I will be gone for the rest of the day. You be gone? What should I do in the meantime? Kim, work on the case. Try to attend to personal matters. Try not to do anything too dangerous. An officer needs backup in a neighborhood like this. I'll leave that choice to you. And one more thing, he looks you in the eye. Great work, detective.
Aw, we got Kim's
Fuck
respect.
yeah! That's my personal goal achieved.
Yeah, Kim loves us.
Authority, medium success. The word lingers in the ear of the yard. Far away, dogs are barking. Further yet, the sound of motor traffic. Detective. Tutorial agent. After you bag the corpse, Kim will leave the party until tomorrow morning. You can do side tasks and even the main case, but it will be more difficult. Plan his exit accordingly. Try to remove the boots. Tell me something, dead man. Let's bag him, take him away. You work alone for the rest of the day. Weren't we meant to take the boots?
Yes, so we'll leave it now.
Kim, I thought we decided to leave it to processing. The lieutenant shakes his head. Let's not turn it into some kind of circus. Interfacing, medium success. Damn it, this is turning into some sort of mega puzzle. Logic, medium success. Okay, so you can sneak out of your room maybe after he's gone to sleep. Okay, that makes sense.
Yep. So close the door and leave.
We gotta bag him though.
That means he'll take the body away. You won't get the boots.
Ah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
But we fucking did it. Fucking
We did
knew
it.
it.
Let's replace our hat. Let's replace our boots. Where's our boots?
There.
Here we are.
And you looked at me like I was crazy. Crazy, I said.
For what?
For suggesting that the hanging wasn't the cause of death.
We can also interact with this bullet.
Ooh, let's inspect.
The bullet is safely sealed away in a plastic bag bearing the RCM stamp. Kim has filled out the label on the bag with the item number, case number, and date and location. 2 ands. The bullet was found. Inland Empire, medium success. Beside his orderly handwriting, the bullet looks especially sad, like a tiny shriveled head of cauliflower. What do I do with you, bullet? Fill the bullet through the bag. The bullet has nothing more to say. What do I do with you, bullet? Kim, what? The lieutenant steps closer. I said, what do I do with you, bullet? Kim, well, if I was the bullet, which I'm not, I would say, find the weapon that shot me. Good idea. Kim, if we find who owns it, we will have likely found who used it, possibly to kill our victim. In conclusion, the more we know about this bullet of yours, the better. Fill the bullet. The squash bullet has some sharp edges where the jacket is split open. It feels cold, even for the bag. Encyclopedia, medium success. You wouldn't ordinarily have cause to handle jacketed bullets. The Citizens Militia uses cast bullets only. Little pebbles of metal loaded from the muzzle, usually in a cartridge. Inspect it. The jacket of the bullet is made of yellowish metal. It has blossomed out to reveal a dark grey core. The base of the bullet is close to 5mm in diameter. Look at the jacket. You can just make out a few striations near the base of the bullet. Little hairlines, linear, feel standard. The core? It's quite destroyed. Some of the fragments are still lodged in the wound. Kim, what can you say about the bullet so far? Jacketed bullet close to 5mm in diameter. The other option was, wow, I actually know this? Kim, a jacketed bullet. Okay. It would have been a shot from a military-grade breech-loading rifle, not from a muzzle loader like those typically found on the streets of Martinez. Endurance, medium success. We were right, this came from a serious weapon. Encyclopedia, medium success. Highly unusual. The people of Rivercole haven't carried breech-loading weapons like this for nearly half a century. Kim, even the RCM uses ordinary unjacketed conical bullets. This is strange. Very strange. I like this, officer. Strange means unique. Unique means incriminating. We need to find the gun that shot this. Inland Empire, medium success. Something tells you that you won't anytime soon. This will have to be one of those epic tasks that's open for a while. Hand-eye coordination, legendary. Try to determine what kind of weapon shot this.
Is it a red chick or a white chick?
It's a white chick and it's very high.
Wow.
+4. You have a similar rifle on hand.
Oh, nice.
+1. You're aware of the name of the antique rifle you found. +1. Encyclopedia said this came from a breech loader.
So they just misspelled breech loader.
A rifle. Revolutionary period. Your bullet looks to be an old 4.46mm from the surplus left over from the turn of the century. Probably an antique or retrofitted antique. Make? The 4.46 caliber was widely used with the Belle Margrave rifle, a Colonial manufacturer. The BM dominated the battlefields of the Insulindian theatre of the anticentennial revolution 50 years ago. Incidentally, you have just such a rifle with you. The dusty old thing you found hidden in the basement below the commercial area where we are right now. It's unusable, sadly. If it were, the bullet would probably fit the chamber. Is anyone still making those rifles? No, but Zeiliger, a major firearm manufacturer, ended up with a surplus after the war, so there is still a lot of these old military rifles floating around, usually broken. Quality was appalling. Who uses Belmagrave rifles these days? Antiques enthusiasts, guerrilla fighters in distant countries, and a few lucky jamrock bangers. You're looking for the same thing you found in that hidden weapons cache, only in working order. Kim, Lieutenant jots something down in his notebook. What are you thinking, bullet? I know where it came from, dangled the bag thoughtfully. Okay, and? The shot probably came from a Belmagrave rifle. Kim, an antique. That makes sense. There can't be many breech-loading rifles floating around here in Martinez, or anywhere in Revocol, really.
That's probably a good thing, but you can ask
Why not? Okay. Sure, there's some arms trafficking, but the laws prohibiting the use of breech loaders we inherited from the monarchy have been effective, from what I've seen. Some new RCM recruits get impatient with their muzzle loaders once they've trained with military-grade weapons, but they realize it's worth it in the end. Encyclopedia, medium success. Prohibiting peacetime law enforcement to front-loaded rifles is a policy enforced by the Moralist International with all the nations of the Real Belt.
Sometimes I don't feel like this was made in America, and other times this was definitely made in America.
With what? Getting shot? I think we should have more powerful guns. With a law! They should consider every shot. I like it.
That's what I'm thinking.
Kim, imagine if everyone, cops, citizens, had access to firearms that could shoot multiple rounds without pausing to reload. After the first shot, the second, third, and so on come much easier. But back to the investigation.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Sometimes it feels like this is not made in America.
I feel as though it's not.
I'm actually going to look that up now.
Seems we're looking for an antiques enthusiast. Could the victim have been mixed up with some foreign guerrilla fighters? Have well-armed jamrock bangers started crossing over the Martinez? Into Martinez? Yes, something mysterious is afoot in this antique bullet type. Honestly, could be an antiques enthusiast. Kim, it doesn't seem that likely, but we'll check out possible leads. Next step, finding the gun itself. Bullet has nothing more to say. Sweet. So that's another thing.
Okay, the creators were ZAUM. Don't have a Wikipedia link, unusually.
Alright, so let's go back to the whirling. Then, what we can do is go to the pawn shop, because I think that guy might know a thing or two about antiques.
Estonia.
Estonian! Would not have guessed.
Yeah.
What language do they speak in Estonia? Do they speak, like, their own language, or... You have Wikipedia right there, Philippa.
Well, I wasn't looking on Wikipedia to look up this company. Finnic ethnic group native to Estonia who speak the Estonian language. And
they have their own language. Well, also, we should remember to go up in Esprit de Corps so I can remember who the fuck these guys are.
Yeah, we could also add more Esprit de Corps clothes on, and let's see, official language is Estonian. They are on the butt edge near Russia.
I mean, actually, fuck it. We'll look at these. We'll see if we can talk to these people and identify who they are.
Yep.
Let's get all my Esprit de Corps stuff on.
Yeah, apparently the game itself was designed and written by Estonian novelist Robert Kurtzwitz.
Got any more? I do have Disco Ass Blazer. Will just replace something else.
You know, I'm actually far more willing to forgive a whole bunch of like the English mistakes if I know somebody didn't speak the language, or was not their primary language. Because English was a fucking difficult language.
It
to
is.
be anyone's second language. You've also got, I think, I'm sure you had
They're
something.
all jackets, annoyingly, which means I already have an Esprit de Corps jacket on.
Savoir faire. Okay.
I mean, have I upped my Esprit de Corps last time?
I don't think so.
No?
Did you hear me sing? Did you like it?
Did you like it? Horseface woman, that was pretty good, Harry. She pokes the companion with an elbow. Wasn't it, Jean? Man with sunglasses. That was, he stares at you. Yeah, that was absolute shit. If you want my opinion. Drunken shit. Haven't wanted anything to end this badly since I had cluster headaches.
Oh, fuck.
Horrible. Truly horrible. It continues. I beg of you, don't ever subject anyone to that torture again. I mean, seriously, you need to... Horseface woman. Jean, she quietly interjects, giving you the compassionate side glance. He's not right. Don't make it worse. And I really liked it.
Oh, jeez.
Drama medium success. She actually did.
Wow.
You have a blue uniform and mine is black. What does that mean? Also, woman. She seems confused for a moment. It means I'm patrol officer, sir. Alright.
Goodbye.
Sweet. Are you by any chance leaning real close? Working class?
No, I think that was because you failed your check earlier.
Yeah.
I think the other check might be...
I think it's the other guy that I do the check on.
Yeah.
Believe this shit.
He shakes his head, looking like he really is having trouble believing this shit. Drama, medium success. He might be wearing a disguise. So this is locked. I do need to put skill points into a Spirit Core.
Cool.
Okay.
Well, at least we know it.
We know it now. Next level is Spirit Core. We need to remember that.
Yes.
Also, I should see if I can wash off the smell of death first before I do anything.
That could be the end of the night. I think you need to pay guard for the room.
Let's see.
Apparently not.
Evidently not. Oh, it has to be at night, though.
Damn.
Well, then.
Shall we end it there?
You want to end it here?
Well, I'm mostly saying you sound like you're starting to bend out with the tongue.
The tongue is a bit of an issue, that's true. But I figured we do this line of inquiry first, and then and we still have more.
Yep.
But we'll do this line of inquiry now that we're here. Knock.
Just a little light inquiry while we're here.
Who is it? A woman's voice answered, muffled by the door. Drama, medium success, tired, controlled. Kim, this is the police. Can we come in? Room number 3. Come on up, the door is open, she shouts. I'm drying my hair. Perception, hearing, medium success. Sounds like it's coming from upstairs somewhere. You could snoop around before going up.
Oh, that's right. There's that random upstairs.
Let's snoop around.
Snoop, snoop, snoop.
Hotel bill calculations. Looks like she's had an extended stay. Piles of dirty clothes. A woman's. There's stuff to take. There's stuff to take. Looks like she likes to party as well, huh?
Mm-hmm.
And there's a door here.
Ooh.
Ah. That was
Maybe-
really quick, man.
Maybe if you walk back that way, it'll come up.
I don't think so.
Yep,
Oh.
there it is.
She's made around 4 months of payments in this room. Okay, cool. You see the yard below, the corpse is no longer there. Medicine cabinet! Medicine cabinet's full of wares. Sheets of pills haphazardly stacked on top of one another. There's also a toothbrush somewhere in there. Let's look at the medications. Pharmaceuticals line the shelves, sheet upon sheet and pill bottle next to pill bottle. Acetylic acid, APAP, eye drops, blood thinners.
Jeez.
It's quite the collection there. Search the bottles, search the pills. It's quite a collection. Kim, anything of note? He asked in a lowered voice. Search the bottles. Pill bottles rattle like bones as you search the cabinet. Paracetamol, histoperidol, something in a foreign language you can't read. Behind them, an unusually shaped nasal spray. It's labelled Nacra. Encyclopedia medium success. Nacra? This is used to treat opioid overdoses. Always handy to have around. Whisper, Nacra. Opioid antagonist. Kim, interesting. That's used for diamorphine overdoses. Lieutenant nods. Looks at the door.
I think you know that stuff, don't you? That
Look at the peels. What's that?
It's basically the rescue spray that they give to cops and firefighters nowadays to treat.
Never heard of it?
Yeah, Okay, I'll link you some stuff on it. It's quite fascinating.
You don't have to.
Yeah, I mean that's basically it. It's
You've already given me the gist.
Yeah, binds with opioids and I think stops you reacting to them for a wee bit.
Among some foreign, probably Messinian or Gottwaldian marked red blister packs, you find... What do you find? This is going to take a little know-how. Electrochemistry, medium 10. Is there something more interesting here? High, 72, +1 chemical hangover.
Woo!
Medium success. A bright orange bottle with Preptide stamped on it. In sunny, happy letters. Jackpot, baby! That's the stuff you were looking for. Your palms begin to sweat just holding that plastic container. So what's so exciting about this bottle? It's speed, man! It's what you were looking for. They call it dextroamphetamine and talk about psychological disorders, but what we're seeing here is some scientifically advanced trucker speed. Lieutenant, I also see a brand called Preptide. Kim, Preptide, a euphemism for pharmaceutical amphetamine, prescription speed. Electrochemistry. The fuck are you waiting for? Let's get some fucking preppy! Take it in secret.
Close it.
We told Kim about it, and we have sweaty hands. Just take it in plain sight.
No.
I mean, better with us than with her. Philip was crossing her arms like this. But I'm gonna take it. The lieutenant looks towards the door as if he didn't see you pull for that sweet Preptide. Interfacing, medium success. He did though, he totally did now, and he thinks less of you. You should have kept it sub rosa. Electrochemistry. Who cares, man? Who cares what the stiff thinks? Here comes the afterburner. Just put it in your sweaty little hand now. Close the cabinet.
Told you shouldn't take it. You disappointed Kim.
It's fine. It's fine. So this gives me +1 motorics, but -1 morale, and it has 3 uses left. Bright orange medicine bottle declares the brand name Preptide in sunny, happy manner. Someone has lost the bottle, but who cares?
Someone has lost the bottle indeed. Because you fucking thief.
Look, man. It's not doing her any good.
How
I'm
do
confiscating
you know?
it for her own good. I'm the police. It's my job to serve the community.
Like, the very fact that she had a pharmaceutical bottle of it tends to suggest it was legitimate.
Nah, man. Nah. She's obviously abusing. I mean, you saw all those bottles. I don't think she's meant to take those with amphetamines. Bed has been hastily made. I can have a look at this window for some reason. Clear window. The window is pristine on the inside, unlike the one next to it. Light from the desk lamp reflects off the glass in an untarnished golden halo. Run your finger across the surface of the glass. Clear window. Smooth as ice. There are spots of mud and rain on the outside, even smudges. But the surface of the window is clear from the inside. No chips, no hairline fractures. Kim, following your lead, the lieutenant leans in closer to inspect the surface. The window was recently replaced. Kim, looks like it, yes, he adjusts his glasses. Alright, well, we've just discovered a thing. What the fuck is this mat? What?
I think that was just like the...
That was the exit? I'm used to that in Pokemon, but not here.
Ooh, yellow dot.
Sell cigarette smoke in the air. Astra menthol. By the way, did I ever tell you I once knew a guy who got stuck in the very first part of Pokemon? He never could leave his house. Couldn't find the door. This was an intermediate school, so, the guy wasn't an imbecile. He was just young.
Did he ever figure it out? Did anyone ever help him with this?
I believe someone did. Cold coffee in an ashtray that looks like a hedgehog. What the heck is this?
We might want to check that other door.
Look, a handful of dried wildflowers. Hand-eye coordination. Just as you look at these flowers, a gust of wind raises them from the roof, picking them in the air. Move your hand fast!
Failure.
Failed! Thank you, Philippa, you jinxed it.
No,
Wind brushes them off the roof.
Before I said that,
They're gone. And yes, we can investigate this door, I suppose, to keep snooping. Do you want to do that?
Let's snoop! Snoop hard!
Barred door. There's a small heavy door. There's no lock in sight. Push. Where does it lead to? Physical instrument, heroic, 15. Kick the door in. Push.
Yep.
Barred from the inside. You hear the bar rattle in the brackets. Perception, hearing, medium success. Sounds like it's heavy too. Very sturdy. Logic, challenging success. Must be something valuable inside to go through the trouble of protecting it. The door is very sturdy indeed. I'll ask where it leads to. Kim, I don't know, Lieutenant Eufredo. He makes a note. It's not the first closed door we've found in this building. There's also the mysterious blue kitchen door. Think it's important? Kim, I don't know. The further we get, the more this building seems to be tied to the case. The vigilantes, the cadaver, and he nods towards the young woman, a number of people connected to the case, are in or around this building. This door is part of it. It's not unimportant. Let's try and kick the door in.
Shall we put on all of our physical instrument clothes before doing so? Because we've got
I
a couple.
guess you're
and
right.
We have, I think.
Time for wife beater. Nope, not you, mesh top. Oh, we're wearing wife beater?
But I think there's some other things.
I don't think we have anything else for it other than wife beater.
Nice shivers, interfacing, pain threshold. -2.
As I thought, we don't really have anything more for this.
Okay. Guess we're trying it.
Told ya.
Go.
Time to bust in the door!
Oh, that looks like a failure.
That was a red check, I didn't know. Oh, I think I just broke my foot. You kick it, gung-ho style, entering the premises style, but the door fails to respect the force. All you hear is the bar rattling inside, laughing at you. Clage. Alright, the woman nods approvingly. Let's trash the place. Kim, let's not. Okay, so I could try that again.
Yeah.
But it did hurt me to try.
Yep. Just like sitting on that chair there.
Welcome to the room.
The young woman has a cigarette in one hand and a cup of coffee in the other. Perception, sight, medium success. Her hair is still slick from the shower. Electrochemistry, easy success. Below her, silvery jumpsuit. An athletic young body, built long and lean.
I'm sorry for the mess down there. The cleaning lady hasn't come by in days. I'm beginning to wonder if she ever will.
Nice view you've got there. Is there a cleaning lady? I think I need one. Proceed politely. Nice view.
Much nicer now.
Her eyes wander north toward the yard.
Yay.
Visual calculus, easy success. Where the dead body used to hang, clearly visible from the roof, but no longer.
Not officers. Truly.
Empathy, medium success. There is something in her light brown eyes, a sadness, when she thinks about the death of that man. No time for pleasantries. We have questions for you. I'm gonna mention the cleaning lady.
Be
I
precise.
honestly don't think there is one.
Legends of room number 1 have made their way around the building. They say a portal to hell is open in there.
It has. Disco Infernum. Hell? You know not of which you speak. There are vortices of dark energy present, but not to hell. To another place. A third place. Much different from our world. No, I just trashed the place. Disco Infernum.
They also say that's why the cleaning lady quit. Because of the...
You made the cleaning lady
I'm a
quit.
detective from Prison 57. I believe you have already met my colleague from Prison 41.
Have I ever? This is the biggest fan of ostentatious orchestrations I have ever seen in my life. And I have seen a few. Oh yeah. Life gets hard, but we go on.
Encyclopedia, medium success. The chorus of the 35 single megaphoning?
Motophoning, probably.
Not correct spelling.
But now we know they're not
The entire
English
human
speakers.
race instills you with the fuck it all swagger that prompts one to plow into grannies on your morning stroll. It's gone pretty hard in the meantime, but I go on. How long do you think until the hard wears us down? Things are only getting easier for me. I'm a policeman. Intimidate. Yeah, intimidate a siren. No comment. I go
I
on.
can see that. I'm glad all this onward going has brought you to me.
Miss, we are investigating the murder of the man down there. The people who put him there have asked us to talk to you.
Ah, I see.
She takes a pensive drag of her menthol cigarette. Suggestion, easy success. Be careful. Ask something else first. When you go there, use words like, I hear you have been through something difficult. What is your name, miss, for the record? Nice room you've got here. They tell us you've been through something difficult. Let's return then later, miss. Okay. For the record. Claudia Amandau. Encyclopedia, medium success. Same name that Titus gave you. It sounds oranges, as does her accent. Perception, sight, medium success. Her birthmarks are also signal orangey. You don't know why, but Orange's girls tend to come speckled with them. Are you from Orange? How old are you? What do you do, miss? What is your specialization? Could we take a look at your passport, please? Thank you. That's it for the record.
I mean...
I'll ask what she does.
Yeah.
Class G. Something stupid. What's that? RNG's lit. RNG's lit? Class G. RNG's literature. It's what I studied at the university. She raises both eyebrows. What is RNG's literature about? Class G. Fear of failure, fear of death, how it sucks to be RNGs. All national literatures are. Only the name of the nation changes.
She's not wrong.
Inland Empire, medium success. If that's true, then River Colonial lit would fit you like a glove. RNG's lit, what do you do with it? Class here. Nothing. I do nothing with it. How do you make money like that? Money's very important. Show us some money. Class here. Cool. She looks at the black note in your hand. I've made more money by just being than I have with RNG's lit. Being what? Being what? Let me just take a bit of a drink there.
Yep. This RNG 37, jeez. That's
Philippa,
depressing.
you're getting ahead of me. Class A, many things. A roller skating instructor, a secretary, Miss RNG 37, she smiles. Empathy, medium success. It's the world's most tired smile. Okay, well, I don't think we need to really investigate any further into that.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of want to look at her passport out of fascination, but I don't think that's very,
It's not going to enamor us to her.
Yeah.
Nice room. Class A. It's pretty deluxe. What are you doing here in the whirling in rags? You have quite the collection of prescription drugs down there. Where does that door lead to? Point to the door on the roof. The window is new. I have other questions. Where's the door lead? Class J. You tell me, officer. When you've kicked it down. I've been wondering myself, but I'm light of foot. Not a good door kicker. The window's new. Class J. It is. She moves slightly to your left to check her reflection in it. Kim. The lieutenant takes a note in his notebook. Empathy, medium success. He finds the answer unsatisfying. Why are you in the whirling in rags? Class J. I'm wintering. Kim. How long have you been staying here? Class J. She calculates. About 4 months. I came in November. Logic, easy success. The bills downstairs concur. Why here? Class J. Here in the whirling, here in Martinez, or here in Rivercall? Why in Martinez? Class J. I heard this is where the washed-up disco has-beens go. You came to the right place. You're too young to call yourself a disco has-been. No, this is Sassy Town. It's where the future of dance lies. Understood. You came to the right place. Class J. She looks at you and nods. I have other questions now.
I mean, we're not going to tell her drug stash is being pilfered.
Class J. Okay. She takes a pensive drag of a cigarette. Perception, sight, medium success. Watching herself reflected in the bedroom window, tall and sparkling and draped in smoke. They tell us you've been through something difficult. Class J. Something difficult? She raises her eyebrows. I've been through at least half a dozen difficult things. Which one do you mean? Were you sexually assaulted, miss? Have you been raped? Forget about it, I don't want to talk about this shit. Were you sexually assaulted?
Yeah.
Class J. By sexually assaulted, you mean raped? She takes a quick
Yeah,
drag,
she's
unperturbed.
over there. Okay.
Kim. Yes. Class J. It's a bit early in the morning for raped, isn't it?
You
brought that shit up. I wanted to be discreet. Empathy, medium success. She sounds positively buoyant, vivacious, totally unbothered. It's not that early. And what does that mean? Were you... Class J. Yeah, she draws the word out. I'm gonna go with not raped. I can't say that stuff about him. Tell them it's not my style. They'll have to, if they want to jazz up the charges, they'll have to get someone more... She searches for the word and then shrugs. Rapeable.
Ooh.
Drama, challenging success. It's all very organic. Her mannerisms, her movements. If she's acting, she's quite gifted. Rhetoric, medium success. By they, she means the Hardy Boys. Kim, are you saying that you were asked to tell us you were assaulted? Class J. Not explicitly, but I understood what they meant. Wouldn't hurt to spice things up a bit. Some assault and battery. Sexual assault, maybe. It was clear the latter would be spicier. Titus asked you to spice things up. For us? Are you sure you weren't raped? What did happen between you and the victim? What can you tell me about him? Name, eyes, age? What did they hang him for if not rape? Why was there a bullet in his head? How do the Hardy Boys know you? Thanks for telling us all, and conclude. Well, for us? Class J. Pretty much. She cradles a coffee cup in both hands. Interfacing trivial success. Warming them. What did happen? Clage, we partied. You mean like a birthday party? What kind of partying? Point to your bloated face. The kind I do? I don't get it. What do you mean partied? The kind I do? Clage, with all due respect, sir, I think we partied a little harder than that. No one parties harder than me. Harder than this? Keep pointing to your face. I didn't know it was physically possible. Clage, oh, it is. She takes a long drag. You're still alive.
Oh, jeez.
Kim, what did you do when you partied? Clage, we drank, sir. She takes a sip of her coffee. A lot. For weeks, basically. We had that effect on each other. We made each other drink harder. That's why I liked him. Kim, what else? Clage, stimulants. Speed also has that effect, making you drink harder. And then drinking harder makes you do more speed. It's quite the combination. We also had sex. You were lovers? Were feelings involved? Understood.
Were feelings involved?
Clage, a little. The drugs were good enough, and we did enough of them. Kim, how did you two meet? The lieutenant's voice is quiet, calm. Clage, downstairs. She taps on the roof with a 10-centimeter heel. That's a hell of a heel. At the bar.
Jeez, that's like...
Yeah, that's a 10th of a meter.
Holy fuck, woman. How are you standing?
He was on some sort of assignment, a military man, as you probably know. He had a cool, scary scar. Kim, when was this? Clage, a month ago? Something like that. It must have been hard for you, point to the yard, seeing him here. Seeing him there. Clage, oh yes, she says bitterly. I've had a great view, from the roof, out of the bathroom window, in my dreams. Pain threshold, easy success, a bit of cringe, it hurts. You look to the lieutenant. Kim, you called us, the RCM.
Hey, you found the person who called.
Nice. Clage, yes. Logic, easy success. Jackpot! The call, reporting the hanging. That was you? Clage, I made it. She nods. And I would appreciate it if you didn't tell everyone. In Martinez they call it snitching. Kim, reporting crimes is confidential in Rivercall, miss. Before we go on, if it's snitching, then why do it? Cole's voice was disguised. Clage, I didn't exactly disguise it. I just muffled the mic and nicked the landline a bit. Nicked it how? Clage, with some nail clippers, and I diverted some radio fuzz into the cold wire. Logic, trivial success. So she's got mystery phone cutter. And in the process, you broke the landline downstairs. Clage, did I? She looks into her coffee. Fuck, I didn't mean to. I had no idea what I was doing.
Really? You do seem like you knew an awful lot about it.
Logic, easy success. Jigsaw falling into place. This is satisfying. Good catch. I appreciate the symmetry. You see, it's like poetry. It rhymes.
No.
Interfacing, medium success. Still, it's pretty clever tampering. Simple and clever, crossing the lines like that. Seems like you had some idea. That was nifty. Clage, thanks. She manages to smile. Drama, medium success. She looks a bit like a little girl who's just been complimented on her bike repair skills. Why go through the trouble? Clage, I don't know, sir. I was stupid. I was drunk too. I probably was. I was probably afraid of the union was listening in. Locals say they have ears in the wires. Drama, challenging success. We're not entirely convinced about that answer, but okay, let it slide. Pushing won't help here. Kim, thank you for making the call, miss. It was the right thing to do. Clage, I didn't want to, sir, but if I hadn't, he'd still be hanging there.
What can you tell me about him?
Clage, I'm sorry, I can't do it. She puffs on a cigarette. Not right now. Later, maybe. I keep seeing him, like he is now. I can't talk about this. I don't know. Here, another path, more nervous. Oh, my battery is low. I'll have to top that up.
Yep.
Kim, I know it's difficult, miss. We can return to it later. Inland Empire, medium success. She meant she sees him in her dreams. In fact, I'm just going to chuck that there so I remember to top it up. I have also seen him in a dream. Clage, you have? Not like I do, I imagine. She's run out of cigarette. Time to light a new one. How do you see him? I see him as me. Better conclude this part of our talk. How do you see him? Clage, you don't want to know. She looks into the pack. It's light green, then pulls out a ciggy. I see him as me. Clage, she dips the cigarette in the lightest flame and inhales, then looks at you with her lungs full of smoke. I can see the similarity, yes. She breathes out through her nostrils. The air smells of menthol. Kim, funny, the lieutenant says softly. Clage, funny how? Kim, nothing. He nods towards the yard. I also saw him. We had a long inspection, and that sort of thing sticks with you. Let's move on. What did they hang him for? Clashy. He had something to do with the strike. One has been rolling since I got here. Rotten timing, she thinks, but you probably know all about it. Kim. And his role in the strike was what? Clashy. I think he was a security detail. He was ex-military, worked for Wild Pines, and against the Union. We didn't discuss work much, if you know what I mean, but I understood it was dangerous. Kim. And they lynched him for it? Clashy. She nods. Why was there a bullet in his head? Clashy. Bullet? There's a silence. Her brows meet in the middle for pained frown. They shot him too? Drama, medium success. I'm not picking up any theatrecraft here, sir. The pause is sincere. Clashy. They stripped his clothes, and they shot him.
Interesting, yeah.
Kim, you mean after they hanged him? Clashy. I'm confused, sorry. Kim, so am I. Were you aware that he had been shot, miss? Clashy. Things are starting to go a little over my head here. I thought he was hanged. I was not present when they did it. I don't know what happened. I just know what they told me. And Sylvie, the bartender. Logic, medium success. This is beginning to get confusing for you too, and we don't like that. Where was she last Sunday night? Where were you when this happened? Clashy. Cowering. I was cowering downstairs with Sylvie. How do the Hardy Boys know you? Clashy. They're frequent guests. Downstairs. She looks at the floor. It's tarred. They have a booth for union members. They're probably down there now. And how did you meet? Clashy. Over drinks. It's been a pretty long, boring winter. Did you party? Clashy. A little, yeah. Kim. Like you partied with the deceased? Clashy. No, not as hard. Kim. I'm sorry to have to ask this, but did you have physical relationship with any of the Hardy Boys? Clashy. I have. Which one? Which ones, sir? And I don't remember precisely. Titus, obviously. But as I said, it's been a long winter. Alright, well, that's basically everything. I'm not going to ask her if she's sure, because
she seems
pretty sure.
That's not the kind of question you ask when somebody seems pretty sure they weren't.
Thank you for telling us all this, miss. Clashy. She breathes a silvery sigh of relief and weariness. The air on the roof feels humid. Kim. We should head back downstairs, officer. The lieutenant looks at you. We may have things to discuss there. Add something else before we go. A little thing. Clashy. She nods. Silvery cigarette fume disappears into her mouth. Volition. Legendary 14. Look her in the eye. Let's take a go. We succeed! Wasn't expecting that. I think I rolled an 11 there. Legendary success. Soft light brown eyes look back at you directly into the space behind your eye sockets. You see the smoke rise from her between her painted red lips. She's beautiful. I have bad news for you. What? You know those guys? Logic, challenging success. Who, me? Drama, trivial success. Yes, you. He's talking about you, you boring stiff. Volition, you too. Drama, trivial success. Me? What did I do? Amelia Master Thespian.
Fucking drama, go shit yourself. Shit yourself into a hole, drama.
Volition, these guys are compromised. She's got them singing along to her tune. The little bleeps and bloops you trust for info, you can't trust them anymore. Oh my god. What? I knew something was off. Volition, I'm sorry I didn't catch this sooner. It takes conscious effort on your part. Which ones exactly are affected? How did this happen? Does this mean she's been lying to me? What's her plan? I've been talking to myself long enough. Let's get back to it. Which ones are affected? Volition, there's no way of knowing. At the moment, I'm afraid it's best to assume all of them. Does that include you? Electrochemistry, easy success. Bullshit, man, I ain't compromised.
Probably am.
Volition, especially that guy. That guy's the most compromised one in here. Electrochemistry, no fucking way, man. I just want to drag that sweet menthol ziggy. Volition, really? Quick, tell me what's under her jumpsuit. Electrochemistry, glory, truth, softness, protect her, she wants you. Volition, I take it back, he's got it pretty bad, but this next guy's on another level entirely. Suggestion, trivial success, she likes you. The crown head is a boring condom. He's jealous. This is human nature. How did this happen? Volition, how it always does, through subtlety. What can I do? Volition, there's nothing you can do about it. You are how you are, and she is how she is. Things will go as they go. Can't you turn them normal again? Volition, no. What use is this then? Volition, it's better to know you're being played than to be played without knowing, is it not?
Does this mean she is lying? Interesting.
Volition, yes, Mr. Thespian here has been seeing pans to how truthful she is. Drama, trivial success. She is a lady, most fair and just. Volition, in his defense, to reduce him to such inadequacy, she probably had to employ half-truths more often than outright lies. Rhetoric, easy success. That is correct, and omissions true. Too. Can I trust that guy? Volition, a little. There's still all of limited use. Interpreting things to the best of their ability. Maybe they add flair or something? I wouldn't know that. I don't add flair. But when it all comes to assessment of character and factual accuracy, they are not to be trusted. Not with her. Can I trust any of them ever again? Volition, don't be melodramatic. You can trust them, just not with Miss Orange Disco Dancer here. What is your plan? Volition, you can't draw any sound conclusion. The one who usually does says... Logic, easy success. She may want to control the information rollout, not to become a suspect. She may have a past she's escaping, unrelated to this case. You doubt it's something truly insidious.
So it's truly insidious. Good.
Volition, see? It's oddly moderate. Probably compromised. Been talking to myself enough. Let's get back to it. Don't worry, it's only been 4 or 5 seconds. You've got this. Say out loud. Miss, are you manipulating me? Don't say anything. Just close and let your eyes and let the moment pass. Shall we draw attention to it?
I mean, how in the shitter do we want to be? Because if she is, then letting her know we know about it is probably...
This is where, like, the fact that this is a video game and not real life comes into play, because if this was real life, I would just not say anything. But since this is a video game, I may be missing up opportunities to trip her up here.
Yeah, ooh, tough call.
What do you say, chat? Anyone have any suggestions?
There's one person in the chat, I think it might be Kiefer Balance, but I don't know.
If anyone has any suggestions, now's the time to say. I will sit back and wait. If anyone has any tiebreaker decisions to be made, otherwise I'm going to have to basically flip a coin here.
No, it is Mr. Goodbye Test 01 who is lurking so hard. Well, Mr. Goodbye Test 01, say ye nay or say ye they? One or two?
If you got anything to say, now's the time.
Now's the time.
I obviously can't trust my own brain, so I'm going to farm that out to you.
I am the Volition. I suspect her, but I don't know if we should confront her with the suspicion. One is his answer.
Are you manipulating me? Cliché. The silence broken. She exhales a little cloud of smoke and says, God, no. Alright.
Interesting.
Let's return to this later.
But yeah, your logic's definitely, like, under something. It usually, like, suspects everyone.
Cliché. Why not? I'll be here till 11, drinking coffee most likely.
Added, I'm not saying it's a good idea.
I didn't ask if it was a good idea. I just asked what you wanted me to do. Composure. As you turn, a bright light catches your eye, making you squint. Cool. Where's it coming from? Where's it coming from? From a distant sunset? A stage light? I mean, it's 12:30, so it's unlikely to be a distant sunset. Flash photography? Nowhere in particular. It's just what superstar law officers do. They squint at lights, and they solve shit. Actually, now that I hear superstar and law official in sentence, they sound weird together. Yeah, that's me. I've been establishing my superstardom hard lately.
Sound weird together, I think.
Man, you've been going up against this, like, superstar cop thing from day one.
Day one? You never believed in superstar cop? No, I never did.
Yeah. What are you, deaf? They're perfect. Like rock star politician and drug addict teacher. Embrace the superstardom you've worked so hard to establish. You know what? Fuck it. We might as well at least get the thought process.
Alright.
Even if we don't want to take it. Composure. Yeah, you have your big dick cop, Dick Mullins, Salam Rocky Bye, badass, on the edge disco cop. Time to recede into a ludicrous fantasy world. Here we go! Camera, lights, action. Wait, what's that about a ludicrous fantasy world? No, fuck you. Action. Thought gained, some kind of superstar. With a sudden flash, the world freezes around you, and you along with it. In an iconic monochrome solution, black silhouette against the rasterized orange world, it's on.
Let's have a look at that thought.
So, yeah, we'll question her a little later. and we'll confront the Hardy Boys, I guess. But
I
also,
think the plane train is gonna go down on us.
well, let's get that esprit de corps up. Maybe we can get ourselves some backup, huh?
Yeah, might as well.
And I honestly do want to go and check that out
Oh,
before.
we also want to talk to Kim.
Oh, that's right. We got to talk to Kim.
Looks like we have more to discuss with those so-called Hardy Boys. How's their reasoning just went on within it?
You think this will make them cooperate? Kim, nothing will make them respect the RCM, but it will disrupt the game they prepared for us. We just stripped off one layer of whatever it is. Her decision to not corroborate their story was definitely not part of the plan. Say in a hushed voice. Why did she tell us all of that? Kim, what else could she have done? Lie? She saw there was no way to lie and get away with it.
Which is also odd reasoning.
Drama, challenging success. You would have caught it. Volition, medium success. Like hell you would have. Remember? God, I would have caught it. I'm not sure she had to lie. I wouldn't have known. I have reason to doubt my ability to see through her lies.
I have reason to doubt.
Kim, if not you, then me. It was a smart move from her. She seems candid. Something is off here. Whisper. I know she's manipulative. You might as well
Something.
go for that. Kim, so you said to her, what did you mean by it? Whisper. She has half my skill set compromised, singing her tune. My assessments of her are untrustworthy. Kim, she seemed forthcoming to me. Unusually so. Being forthcoming with some things is a good way to obscure other things. But I wouldn't call myself compromised. Perhaps that's because you are? Well, I am anyway.
He is anyway. I trust Kim to keep a level head in this situation.
Kim, I am not easily swayed by young women. But on the other hand, the best liars are candid. And she was candid. Volition, medium success. The lieutenant seems oddly sure he is not compromised, not psychologically at least. Is it hubris?
Volition, you're just getting too up your own ass.
Kim, anyway, we should move. I suspect our investigation will bring us back soon enough.
Yep.
So
probably.
I say we go down, we talk to those people, try to esprit de corps it, because I may not remember that when we get back to the game next.
But we will remember to go through the Hardy Boys.
Well, that's written down, yes. There we are. That's where it wants me to put my mouse.
Yep.
It's a lot of load screens to get back where we were.
Yeah.
It's unusual for this game, actually. It's pretty good that way normally.
Yeah. Man, that looks like somebody's sitting on the couch from back here. I mean, it's not.
I didn't catch it even, so I was like, what? Okay, let's talk to this guy and let's see.
Let us get our esprit de corps going on.
I can't believe this shit.
Alright, 83% chance. Called your station. Let's see. Success. You know what he... You know what it is. It's like the two of you know each other. Just ask him. Tell me the truth. You know me from somewhere? Man with sunglasses. Oh, I definitely know you from somewhere. Esprit de corps. Another life? From where? Another life? Man with sunglasses. Yes, from another life. A different life. Maybe the life of a police officer belonging to the ranks of the... He pauses. To what station do you think you would belong in this alternate fictional reality? 41st? 57th? 69? 9999999.9th? Never mind, this is stupid. 41st, I'm assuming.
I'm assuming the 41st.
Man with sunglasses. Okay, the man sounds genuinely excited. That's plausible. It's entirely plausible. Now we're really getting somewhere. He gives you a long, meaningful look and adds, somewhere good. Let's talk more about that hypothetical Station 41 you mentioned. Man with sunglasses. Oh, the hypothetical 41. Yeah, let's fantasize about that. He blinks aggressively. I'm not busy, you're not busy, so let's just play around. So, what would our relationship be in this alternate universe? Do you have a crime to solve? Who else are in our imaginary police station? So what would our relationship be? Man with sunglasses. Let's be crazy. Let's say you and I are partners. How's that for a thought experiment?
Oh, damn, no wonder he's so fucking pissed at you.
Like partners in crime, or you seem like a cool guy. I'd love to have you as my partner. You seem like a bit of a drag. I could do better. Kim's cooler than you. Let's not call that packed out. You seem like a cool guy. Man with sunglasses. Would you now? Or would I be cramping your style? The man bites his lip, then waves his hand. Never mind, partner. Okay, actually, you probably would cramp my style. No, you wouldn't cramp my style at all. Actually, I shouldn't have called you my partner. Kim's my partner. He's going to know. I mean, let's continue. I'm sure Kim's not going to get pissed at this.
No.
Man with sunglasses. Okay, how about you stop wasting my time and get on with whatever you were doing then? Who else is in our imaginary police station? Man with sunglasses. You're not going to believe this, but... The man pauses for dramatic effect. Police officers! Yes, sir. Solving crimes, locking up bad guys, and get this, and not getting their drink on at 2 o'clock. Just some regular boring motherfuckers in suits and uniforms. Nothing spectacularly extravagant like you, the far-out son of Long. Far-out? Who's the far-out son of Long? Man with sunglasses. Oh, it's you eccentric genius. He winks at you sarcastically.
Sherlock Holmes? Oh god, no.
I mean, with your unorthodox approach to police work, it has to be you. Want to tell me more about him? Or her? Man with sunglasses. Not even a little bit, Kim. It's an urban myth, the lieutenant says quietly, about an officer who is so far undercover he can't remember who he is. As I said, just an urban myth. You're not the son of Long. Empathy, medium success. He's trying to protect you from further rough handling dashed out by the sunglass man. Conceptualization. Okay, yes, you get the joke. Leave it at that. Do you have a crime to solve? Man with sunglasses. Oh, no. You see, I enjoy watching other better cops solve crimes. And let me tell you, it's been quite a privilege seeing you work. Horse-faced woman. This isn't helping, she says, shaking her head and looking at the man with sunglasses disapprovingly. I can't imagine any more. Conclude. Man with sunglasses. Neither can I, partner. Neither can I. His grey eyes suddenly flash above their grey frames. They feel sad. Empathy, medium success. It's a mere second, but it feels like you saw something. A gram of compassion in that sadness. Got some questions. I'm a cop. Man with sunglasses. About what? You don't look like a cop. He inspects you. You look like... What? You know what you look like? A prophet? Like a revolutionary? Like a sack of shit? Like a megastar? I don't know, you tell me. Like a man down on his luck? I'm trying real hard here, man. Like a revolutionary. Man with sunglasses. No, not like a revolutionary, he asks. He looks away. Okay, whatever. Now, will you answer some questions? No, he says calmly. Just keep staring at you. Why not? Don't you have to? Fine. Why not? Man with sunglasses. Because it's not my job. Why don't you go and fucking do yours and solve this damn hanging? If you don't want to answer questions, maybe you want to hear me say things? Man with sunglasses. Actually, I don't want to hear you say things. Horse-faced woman. Come on, Jane. Man with sunglasses. Okay, say things. He adopts the lighter tone. I want to hear you say things. Authority. Easy success. You hear that? He wants to hear you say things. Say one. Reaction speed. Easy success. Suddenly, out of nowhere, case-related things start popping into your head. Okay, I'm doing this investigation. A man is hanged. Okay, I'm doing this investigation. It turns out he was shot and hanged. Man with sunglasses. Do you think he was hanged as a cover-up to hide the shooting? Basically, yes. Hey, why am I telling you this? Basically, yes. Man with sunglasses. Okay, well, he corrects his blonde wig. His hair. He corrects his hair. Hey, why am I telling you this? Man with sunglasses. I don't know. Why are you? He gives you an odd look. Logic, medium success. It's like you thought it would be intellectually stimulating and would lead somewhere. A custom even? Strange.
Are you wearing a disguise?
Hang with sunglasses. Oh my god, there's more. He looks at you in disbelief. You want something more? What is it? Let's talk about it again. Okay, no. Okay, fine. We'll go through this one. So do you know who hanged him? Not yet. Man with sunglasses. Yeah, I can see that. Why am I even telling you this? I don't know, why are you? Yep, it's the same dialogue.
Cool shades! Why not the cool shades?
Okay, I'll talk about the cool shades. Esprit de Corps. Okay, the man with the sunglasses and his hypothetical Station 41. Weird, right? I know, super weird. I guess it was kind of weird, yes. No, this whole interaction was perfectly normal. Frankly, I'm way past caring or wondering. I know, it's super weird. Yeah. Esprit de Corps. There's something we're missing here. Something you can't put your finger on. You know what? Just ask him. I know it sounds crazy, and you'll probably get laughed at, but still. I was thinking the same thing. I should just ask him if we're from the same station. It's impossible. Don't want to waste my time. I should ask the motherfucker. Esprit de Corps. Yes. Just cross it off the list. It's probably not true, though. Finally, we can ask him some shit. Look, I have to ask. Are we from the same police station? Man with sunglasses. I'm gonna say no. Just to see what you say to that. What do you say? Okay. Yeah, probably not. I don't remember you from anywhere. Okay. Man with sunglasses. Okay. Horse-faced woman. Jeannie said okay. Go to rest. Esprit de Corps. Okay, I was clearly wrong. He was a firefighter, a male nurse, animal control agent, something like that. Not a cop. Go with your cop work. Don't let me stop you again. Cool shades. You wearing a disguise?
Thank you.
Man with sunglasses. Yes, it's a hobby of mine. He looks at you inquisitively. Rhetoric, as if waiting for some kind of reaction or response, something to click. It's not happening, though. Who is this guy? This is really frustrating. I know he used to be your partner. You know it. The people watching know it. But somehow our character has not come to that conclusion yet. See you around, fucker!
Are we from the same police station or not?
Yeah. Man with sunglasses. God damn it, you leave her alone. The man with sunglasses snaps at you. Keep your weird bullshit to yourself and be professional for once, for God's sake. Horse-faced woman. Can I actually help you with something? She looks at you apologetically. Esprit de corps. Yes, of course. Preposterous. I mean, you would remember if they were, right? Who forgets their squad mates? That's not possible.
Fuck.
Okay, goodbye. And with that, I think we end the session at like 20 past 1 with that humiliating defeat. It's been a good stream though, guys. And obviously, Keeper of Balance managed to get to sleep at some stage.
Yes, it definitely seems so, though we currently have 4 other people with us.
Yeah. Just in time for me to say bye-bye. But what we normally do with these streams is we stream Tuesdays, Thursdays, Sundays, so expect us back on Sunday. Probably not this late.
This week we actually did our Thursday stream on Friday for those of us watching.
Because I normally have a Saturday engagement that, because of the quarantine, is not on right now. So, yeah, feel free to stop back at those times. Check out my YouTube. It's in it's linked to my my Twitch page.
Goodbye Tease says, fun stuff, man. Sorry for lurking. Don't be sorry for lurking.
Don't be sorry for
We're
lurking.
happy you had fun.
I'm just happy that you enjoyed it, honestly. I prefer engagement, but frankly, if that's not what you want to do, that's not what you want to do, so...
And your engagement account when we said, there's somebody there, do you want us to do something particular? And you answered. So don't feel bad for lurking.
Yeah.
Have fun. That is what we are here for.
Exactly. I'm just going to save that game while I'm thinking of it.
But yeah, so VOD's down and below, but yeah, you can catch us a couple of days a week.
Free, normally.
Yep. Normally, yes. It's been weird with the quarantine and my new job. So.
Yes, it has been. But anyways, I guess we'll be going now. I'll see you guys
He adds,
later.
hell yeah, been cranking out work in the background, so I assume that means just having us on.
Yeah, he's been doing work while I've been talking, which is absolutely fine. People do that all the time for these things.
And again, glad we can be entertained.
Yeah, if you want more of my voice rattling on in the background, check out my VODs. There's a ton of them. So, and I just never fucking shut up. So, you know. Anyways, until then, guys, I'll see you all later. Have a good one.
And enjoy.